you beautiful lot. We are here for your star sign readings. So don't forget to listen to your sun, moon and rising. We will be pulling you out at random. There will be a collective message at the end. All the timestamps are in the description below. And you'll see them all highlighted in blue. Let's get cracking. I'm going to do you all a Celtic Cross spread this week. So I'm really going to get powering through them. So let's hope that the messages are clear, but more importantly, what you all need to hear. Let's get your timestamp for the pile number 1. Who is the first reading? We've got Cancer first. Weren't you first last week, Cancer? I'm not sure. So let's just get a timestamp first. Ding, 049, 049. Cancer, you are first up this week, and I can't remember if you were first up last week. I think you've been first before, pretty sure you have. So you're going to get a Celtic Cross spread. So you might want to listen to your sun, moon and rising. You might not need to, because there's going to be a few cards coming out. So let's have a look what we get for your energy cards. We want both of these. We have Community and the Garden Gate. Community and the Garden Gate is your first message, Cancer. And let's get on with your reading. Trying to think where's the best place to put all these cards. There and there. I'm running out of room. I'll figure it out by the last one. You should all be able to hear me better now. I've got much better microphones, so hopefully they'll be as clear as... I want to take from the top, please. Sorry, letting them know. They'll be as clear as crystal, which will be lovely. I have done a practice reading beforehand, so we'll see. Right, let's get all the cards out and then we will start reading. Oh, where am I going? Bottom first. Top. There. There. You've got a lot of 4s coming out in your reading, Cancer. A lot of 4s. You've got 3 4s, in fact. 4, 4, 4. Have you got 3 4s or is it 2 4s? No, it's 2. Why did I think you had 3? There was something there that made me think you had 3. You have got 3. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. I knew you had. I knew you had. Right. Cancer. Here's your reading. In the very centre... Oh, let's have a look at these first. You've got Community and Garden Gate. Community and Garden Gate. So this is someone here who is very comfortable in their surroundings, but it's almost like, do I dare to go out there? The gate is closed. She looks really apprehensive to go out into the big wide world here. But the other card you've got is Community. So one is telling you to go and find your tribe, and the other one is saying, I don't know, not really sure. Yeah? Are you a bit of a loner, Cancer? Are you a bit insular? Do you like small groups? Nothing wrong with it if you do. In the centre of your reading, you've got the Page of Pentacles. Pages are very curious energies. They're a positive energy as well, though, you know? It's like, what am I planning to do next is the Page of Pentacles. It's thinking, what am I doing? It's almost like a wishful card, you know? What is it I'm doing? What floats my boat? What is it I want to step into next? You got the Wheel of Fortune crossing that energy. It's like, what way do you want to spin the wheel? Where's the wheel going to stop? Everything is here for the taking. It's all within your grasp. It's all within your possibilities. Each step you take is a fated step. Each step has a direction, but it's like they're parallel lives. You know, when you come across these life choices and it's like, oh, what do I do with this? Or do I do this? And then you choose this. There's a part of you, there's a version of you that's chosen that, that's living that lifetime already. Every step is fated, I want to say. Bubbling just under the surface is an opportunity going to approach itself to you, going to make itself available, and you're going to feel, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Any more? Usually there's more than one. I think that's it. Just got one. Wants a wish? Make a wish. Use lot, make a wish. So don't let the opportunities pass you by, even if they're opportunities that you've already done and they haven't worked. For instance, these star sign readings, right? I vowed that I was never going to do the star signs again. I used to do them all on their own separate videos. They got naff all views. You know, that obviously I'm very pleased with the views that they did get. But for the work and the hours that goes into them, they were getting a handful of views. And those people have stuck with me throughout, and you all know who you are. So thank you very much. But it's like, do you know what? I can't put all this time and energy into all these separate readings when they don't go anywhere. And I'd done it for a year. It's not like I didn't try it. You know, I'd done it for a long time and I kept pushing them out. And then I was like, no, not doing it anymore. And I've just done it for one reading a day. That's how I've been doing it, one reading a day. And then I know some of you wanted the star signs brought back. So I brought the star signs back on a Sunday today. They all come out, but they all come out in one reading. Usually they're very quick, simple readings. This isn't going to be a long one. But I'd vowed never to do that again. Look at the views on these compared to the views on the other ones that I do daily. Look at the views. Just go and have a look at one of my daily videos and see the difference between these views and those views. It's night and day. But I said I'd never do that again. And there I am doing them. And they're the ones that are flying now. So bubbling under the surface is an opportunity that may have presented itself to you before. I'm telling you, don't walk past it. Don't pass it up. Yeah? Okay. In your past section here, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So I do believe there's been things in plan, things in preparation. And that's a good starting point. My nose is going to start running now I've sneezed. Right at the start of my blooming video. Can you believe that? I'll pause it after you and wipe my nose. Like you needed to hear that. But this Seven of Pentacles in this past energy is a good kickstart for your future energy, yeah? Because in your future energy is when we start to see that mature. And it actually goes from the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles in your past and future. How about that? It's bizarre, isn't it? In your super conscious energy just above you, here you have the Four of Swords. So here, I feel like we want to take the emotion out of something. This Four of Cups bubbling under the surface is quite an emotional energy because it's in the cups, yeah? And it comes from a place of hurt where things haven't worked. And they want you to take the emotion out of something, because when you put the emotion into something, you're owning the problem, you're owning the issue, yeah? But if you take the emotion out of something, it just feels easier to deal with, yeah, when you take the emotion out of it. So I think that's in your super conscious, something that's going to be coming up. I'm going to have to pause you because I've got to do my nose, but I'll just tell you what these other cards are so you know I'm not changing them. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. 1 minute. Sorry about that, but I couldn't keep going on sniffing. That would have done my nutting. Right, so yeah, we're taking the emotion out of something. That makes things easier to handle, easier to deal with, easier to look at through different eyes, yeah, when you take the emotion out of something. In your near future, here we've got this 8 of Pentacles energy. I love the 8 of Pentacles energy. It's probably one of my most favourite cards, minor arcanas anyway. But I love this energy. This is, do you know what? Getting it all done for yourself. Getting everything done for yourself. Compartmentalising situations, people, feelings, energies. Compartmentalising them. There's a time and a place for everything. But I want you to get on top of this, you know, get on top of your energy. 8 of Pentacles is also a very independent energy of getting things done your way, you know, as well. I like this, very nice. It's also burning the candle at both ends. This is something that fills your cups, fills your heart, fills your soul. Something that you want to do. You're willing to work into the nightfall, not just the thing that earns you money, but the thing that you want to do, the thing that you love doing is that 8 of Pentacles. In the you section of your reading, here you've got the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles is about stability, financial stability, whatever you hold dear to you. You know, making things stable in your life. It doesn't have to be finances. Could be energy, could be material things. But this is stability. It's also, oh, I do think here we've got the base chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus and the throat as well. So you don't have the sacral and you don't have the third eye or the crown. So what is that telling us? Grounding, heart connection. Solar plexus, the can, I will, I do. Not the solar plexus, not the sacral, so you're taking the feelings out of things possibly as well. But with fours, I see stability. I see firm foundations, good starts, good starts. The Page of Pentacles is a good start. Very much so. What your spirit team see, here you've got the Knight of Wands. I like this. This is this creative thinking. Is that the only knight you've got? Yeah, this is that creative thinking. This is where the stirring starts, yeah? Where that beat, it's almost like the Jumanji. It reminds me of Jumanji, this card. Anyone watch Jumanji? When you know when you hear the drums and the game's about to start, you know when anyone comes near that box and and it's like, oh, I've got to open it, you know? It's that. That's kind of what I feel with this Knight of Wands here. Your advice from your spirit team is the Ace of Swords. Get clear in your thinking. More positive in your thinking as well. Keep your thoughts positive. There's a vibration to be had here. There's a vibration because I'm really drawn to the little etchings on the wall behind this spiral staircase. You see the little etchings? I'm feeling like some vibrations. It's like keeping those thoughts positive. That's your advice. That's the biggest advice that anyone can get. It gives you a different way of feeling, a different way of acting when your thoughts are more positive. Like a lot of the times I'll think quite pessimistically, and then I'll tell my issue to somebody else and they'll be like, oh, such and such and such and such. And you think, oh, that's a positive way of looking at it. And it makes the whole situation seem completely different. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling there. And your final card here is the King of Wands, Cancer. The King of Wands is a real take no nonsense, bold, courageous energy. Yeah. And I think this is what you're stepping up to be. It's well within your grasp, but you need to take the emotion out of things. You need to stop caring so much is what I want to kind of say, because I feel like you internalize, Cancer, and take things inwards. Whereas if you didn't have those strong feelings attached to everything so much, you would be a lot more carefree and a lot more happier with yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to please people all the time. That's your reading, Cancer. That's your reading. Celtic Cross, happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. It's your last star signs before Christmas, isn't it? So happy Christmas, Cancer. Please let me know in the comments whether you are a Cancer sun sign or if you're cross-watching. And I'm going to put all these back in a different place. And we're going to get on to the next one. We'll see who it is. I've got no idea. Not too long. I know it's going to be a longer reading, but 13 minutes is not too bad, actually. I can manage with that. Some might not be as long. Some might be quicker. You never know. But thanks for watching. I turned my heater down as well in the pausing bit. Blooming hot. Right. I need to just clear a bit of space before I do the next timestamp. Because I didn't get myself ready enough, which makes usual thing. Right. I'm going to keep checking that, but it's going to last for 9 hours. I don't know why. Silly girl. Right, let's see who's next, shall we? Virgo. Virgo's next. So, ding, 1422, 1422. Welcome, Virgo, to your star sign reading. You're going to get a Celtic Cross this week. Celtic Cross because it's Christmas. It's a Christmas Celtic Cross. That's what you're getting. A Christmas Celtic Cross. Let's get on it. Get on with it. Oh, you got attachment. It's giving me the Eight of Swords vibe, that one. Attachment. Giving me the Eight of Swords. If you've got etherical cords attached, yeah, you've got contract as well. Interesting. Interesting. You've got attachment and contract. This one gives me the Eight of Swords vibe. Now, I'm thinking like cords, attachment cords, but now I'm thinking there could be karmic as well, karmic contracts. Contracts have been made up, soul contracts. You can rip them up. You know, you can rip your soul contracts up. I'll do a thing over on my school channel for that. The teaching's all over on the school now. There is spiritual development on YouTube, but any new stuff goes on school. So there might be something on school to do with soul contracts coming up. Okay, Virgo. But we've got attachments here. I feel like you would benefit from my cord cutting meditation. That is on YouTube, but there'll be more stuff coming on school. I'm going to shuffle and then we're going to take straight from the top when I feel ready. I'm ready. And we'll see what comes out. You have got the Lovers. Eight of Swords. What did I tell you? There's a massive feeling around this Eight of Swords. There definitely is. Bubbling underneath the surface, you've got the Four of Cups. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in your superconscious, Temperance in your past, Ace of Wands in your near future, Page of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. All right, Virgo, this is your reading. Attachment, I feel, is hugely linked to that Eight of Swords card. The contract could be from the Lovers, you know. Could be from the Lovers card. Very interesting. Right. In the very centre of your reading, you have a major arcana. Is it? Yeah, it's not your only one. So you've got a major arcana in the centre of your reading, and this is the Lovers card. This could be something about soul contracts. This could be something to do with your partner right now. It could be. You've also got the Eight of Swords crossing this energy. So there might be some disharmony in a relationship. You might feel trapped in a relationship. Doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be some disharmony between you and your soul as well, because the Lovers is a soul connection, isn't it too? Yeah. But it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be somebody else's soul. It could be your soul connection to your soul self as well. But with the Eight of Swords crossing it, there's some disharmony here. And with the attachment and the contract, are there repeating patterns in your life around relationships? Possibly. Possibly. You might need to break them. You might need to rip up those contracts. You can do that, you know. That'll all be over on my school channel as soon as I can. Right, bubbling just under the surface here, we've got the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is, you know, I'm not really happy with what's going on. It's a bit meh. Meh. That's how I feel. Meh. But there's an opportunity coming. Same as Cancer. Cancer got this. There's an I've just seen how I've spelled Aries. A-R-E-A-S. What a plonker. Now my nose is running. Crazy. I sneezed in Cancer's one. Right at the beginning of the bloody readings. But the Four of Cups here this is actually the Ace of Cups being handed to you. See, can you see the little hand underneath that bowl? That's the Ace of Cups being handed to you, not paying any attention to it though. Pay attention to this Ace of Cups being. It could be new love coming towards you. Could be. Could be. But with this crossing energy of the Eight of Swords, it's like, oh, I don't want it, thanks. I don't know. Don't want it. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the t-shirt and I ain't going to do it again. Thank you very much. It all ends the same way. You know, been there, done that. Could be that if it's around love for you. Take it how it resonates. Or it could be an opportunity being presented to you that's going to fill your heart with joy. Could be. In the energy in the past, we've got the Temperance energy. Temperance plays with the yin-yang. Yeah, yin-yang, masculine, feminine energies. I don't care if you're in a same-sex relationship, but there'll be different energies within the relationship. Temperance. It does also signify maybe you've been doing a bit of healing as well. Temperance, maybe you've been healing some energies within yourself too. Could be. In the superconscious section of your reading, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. These are your possibilities. These are your possibilities. So many possibilities in this superconscious section. And I love the fact that we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. You've got a very spiritual number here. So this could be about grounding yourself as well, setting down roots somewhere. Maybe you're like the littlest hobo. Maybe tomorrow I want to settle down, but until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on, thank you. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's you. In your near future energy, Virgo, here you've got the Ace of Wands. So in a way, you've got two aces, because I do see this Four of Cups ace here. Like this Ace of Cups, which is being handed to you and you're ignoring. And then this ace here, it's like bringing some balance into your life. You need some balance. The Lovers is a double energy, balance. The Eight of Swords has her and her reflection in the mirror, balance. Temperance is all about balance, yeah? In the contract, you've got the Scales, balance. The Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is balancing on one leg. There's a lot of balance in your reading. A lot of balance. In the near future, with the Ace of Wands, this... This is forging through something, working through something. I see the suit of fire is like tenacious, doesn't want to stop, needs to get started. But you've got to strike the match for it to get started. That's going to happen in this very near future. Your match is going to be lit. Now, what type of match is that going to be? Is that a match to spark your inspiration? Is that a match as in a love match? How is this resonating with you? There is something that's going to be like, ooh. Oh, that's how I feel with your reading. In the you section of your reading, we've got the Page of Pentacles. It's like, do I dare to give my energy to someone else, to put my energy into something new? The pages are very curious. There's someone that's going to spark your curiousness. I'm going to have to do my blooming nose again. I'm so sorry. I'm going to pause it because you don't need to see this. You've got Page, Judgment, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. Just so you know, I'm not changing it, all right? I mean, nuisance that, you know, the nuisance. So this Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, sorry, is about making that first step, making the first step forward. Yeah, first step to a new you, maybe. Yeah, first step to a new you. Your spirit team are trying to show you your soul path. Like your soul is about to jump out for joy here. They're almost lighting the way for you, Virgo. They're almost lighting the way. Those little nudges that you get, those little flickers within your heart, that's what they're going to try and give you. The things that really resonate with you are the things that you should be doing, the things that you should be following. Yeah, and they're trying to show you that. Connect with your inner self. Connect with your soul. Connect with your soul. Your advice from your spirit team, I would say, your higher self. Here you've got the Queen of Swords. Know what way you're going and don't look back, Virgo. Know what way you're going and do not look back. It looks like you have taken this bowl with you as well. Look at that. You see this bowl being handed to you, bubbling just under the surface, the one that I liken to the Ace of Cups. Look what she has down here kept. You know, like I'm taking that bit of hope with me. I'm taking this opportunity with me and I'm running with it. That's your advice. Queen of Swords is very sure, very certain. And yeah, she's not looking back here. She is not looking back. Your final card is the most positive minor arcana in the deck. You've got the Happy Family card. Love that. You've got the Happy Family card on this rainbow as well. And with these two energy cards and this Eight of Swords here, this crossing energy, we're seeing not conflict as such, but it's like holding yourself back, maybe from past experiences. You're holding yourself back because of past experiences. And here, even though it might have rained in your lifetime, yeah, you've got to look out for the rainbows. You've got to remain positive for the rainbows. And that's what's bubbling under the surface here. You've got that rainbow streaming out from that cup. She takes that bowl with her. That's your advice. And look what you're sitting on. You're sitting on the rainbow. That's your reading, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Christmas. I'll see you in between Christmas and New Year for your star signs. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. I really do. I'm just going to put all these back in a different position. And we're going to get on to the next reading. Whose bright idea was it to do a Celtic Cross spread then for everybody? Whose bright idea was that? I don't have to make it hard for myself. I mean, they're not really any longer, but it's a lot of cards, isn't it? It's a lot of cards. But it's good. It's only Christmas once a year. Right, let's see who's next. Thanks for watching, Virgo. You're probably gone. You're probably gone. Who have we got next? Scorpio's next. Ding. 2624. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your Celtic Cross spread. It's for Christmas, so we're making it a little bit longer. It's not a lot longer, though, to be fair. Really not. You're my third one, and we're only 26 minutes in. It's not bad, is it? Right, let's get you a couple of these cards first of all, and then we'll get you your 10 tarot cards. We're looking for something for you, Scorpio. That one is yours. Oh, got anxiety. All right, we can fix that. What's your next? Oh, God. Scorpio. I'm going to try and fix it for you. All right, I am. We've got anxiety and we've got broken heart. Maybe someone doesn't get what you want for Christmas. Might be something simple like that. We'll see. Oh, God. That's given 3 of Swords vibes. That's given 9 of Swords vibes. What's going on, Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio rising. Didn't you have a hard one last week as well? What's going on, Scorpio? Shall we have a look? I'm so sorry. Right, I want to take from the top, please. So get them all where you want them to be. Because we've got a lot of readings to do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I just saw the 10 of Wands then, so I don't know if that's got something to do with it. You overworked and underpaid. I think we all. Let's have a look. I'm done. Right, we've got the 8 of Pentacles in the centre of the reading. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. We're starting off well. You've got the Hanged Man. You've got the 10 of Wands. I said that one came out, didn't I? You've got the Page of Pentacles here. You've got the World card. You've got Cups. You've got the 8 of Wands. You've got the King of Cups. You've got the 4 of Cups. Do you know what? Your reading is okay. Your reading's good. Your cards are not alarming. Really, it's your 2 main ones here. It's your 2 main ones, Scorpio. And then your last one, maybe. I'm sure you got a tough one last week. I can't remember though. But I think you did. Right, you've got anxiety. That is giving me the 9 of Swords vibes, yeah? It's the card number 18. 8 and 1 is 9. So it is giving me 9 of Swords vibes. But I'm feeling this is going to come to an end because 9 is near completion as well. You've also got the number 9 here. And this says broken heart on it. This is giving me the 3 of Swords vibe. But again, I feel like this is almost healed. We're almost done, yeah? In fact, I feel like this has been fused together. Maybe it's being patched up, yeah? Fused together. Patched up in some sort of way. Maybe it's a difficult time of year because it's coming up for Christmas, you know, 5 days away from Christmas. By the time you see this, it'll be 4 days away from Christmas, won't it? because I'm doing these on the Saturday. In the very centre of your reading, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is one of my self-employed cards. This is, you know, getting all your eggs into the compartmentalised baskets. Could be that, putting your energies into different baskets, filling up whatever cups that you want to fill up. But it's also very independent energy as well. You know, are you on your own at the moment? Is your significant other away, gone, passed over? Do you not have one? Maybe this time of year is when it really stands out more. You know, could be. Because this is a very independent energy, doing it by yourself. You know, could be that. You've got that, crossing that energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen is very much an independent energy as well. She knows her own power. She's fully in control of her inner power. And she's very connected to all around her as well. Are you lacking this one soulmate connection though? It's coming if you are. It's coming. Bubbling just under the surface here, you have a major arcana. You have the Hanged Man. There's a realization. I feel 31 as I looked up then. There's a realization with the Hanged Man. It's about looking at things a different way. Now, is that with? I do feel like we're kind of relationship focused in your reading, Scorpio. That's how I'm feeling. Kind of relationship focused. Now, it doesn't have to be with your lover. It could be with any member of your family. It could be with any of your friends. There's a relationship situation to this where I'm either feeling a bit alone, unconnected, or hurt by people, energies. And bubbling just under the surface is looking at things in a different way, yeah, taking a different stance on things. It could also be making a sacrifice. Sometimes the Hanged Man is making a sacrifice as well. So how's that resonating for you? In your past section here, you have the Page of Pentacles. Pages are very curious, optimistic, but can be a bit ambitious, can run before they can walk sometimes, or attempt to. Pentacles are energy, so it could be that you've put energy into something and it hasn't paid off as well, or has paid off, or you're tentative to put your energy in something. Yeah, in your super conscious, in the energy just above you here, you've got the 10 of Wands. So I do feel like things are going to start to get easier, because that's like the end of hard times. It's where you can lighten your load a little bit, drop the baggage, drop some of the baggage around you. And maybe you're carrying past hurts with you, and that's your baggage. Not trying to dismiss past hurts as baggage, but there comes a point when you've got to let things go. Yeah. In your near future, you've got the World. That's where we start to learn where things come full cycle, yeah? And then we can cut the cords from that cycle and move on, yes? Cut the cords from that cycle and move on. So the World is about chapters or lessons or cycles coming to a close, so you can turn the page and start on a new chapter of your life, or a new beginning of some sort. In the you section of your reading, you have the Two of Cups. Now that is soulmate energy. That's soulmate connection. Now that doesn't have to be with another person. This could be you making your soul connection, yeah, where you feel that strong intuitive pull to do something. That's your soul going this way, yeah. So again, however that resonates for you, but I feel like this lessens this broken heart feeling, because this is soul connection, soulmate connection, soulmate energy connection, you know. So I do feel like we can heal that broken heart. In fact, I already feel like it's healed because that's been patched over. You then have the Eight of Wands. And this is what your spirit team are trying to show you, know. This is what they see for you, is this explosive energy where you're going to, I just feel like all of your chakra points are going to come online when we get everything in alignment, when we start sorting it out. The card preceding this is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands in this deck is really chakra focused for me. It's about being really happy with yourself and in control of yourself, and it's all your energy centers are working in the right way. It's like your body's working at its optimum level, and then that's where your magic starts. That's where the magic is created, and I like that. And I do feel like it's got something to do with this broken-hearted feeling of, I don't know, an emptiness of something, maybe from a past situation or something like that. But there's a new way forward very, very soon coming to you, is how I feel, because you've got the World, and we're going to close the chapter. Close the chapter. Your advice from Spirit, here we've got the King of Cups. The King is like, never ignore your emotions. Get to the bottom of all your emotions. That's the key for you. I feel like you feel, maybe you're clairsentient like me. You feel with such feeling. And maybe you feel the energy of others around you as well. You know, maybe that's why you've got the anxiety and the broken heart up here. But this King of Cups is the king of emotions. You know, we're going to work through that very easily, Scorpio. Work through that very, very easily. Your final card is the Four of Cups. Did you learn your lessons, Scorpio? Did you learn your lessons? Because if you did, you'll know that you're going to take this opportunity that's coming to you with that cup here. Or did you focus on these three that didn't work already? That's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. That's what I'm seeing for you. Please let me know how that resonates. Do watch your Sun, Moon, Rising if you want to get a bigger message. They're quite long. That made me jump. That made me jump. That actually made my heart skip. I'm going to stick that back up. I'll pause the video for that. Oh my God, that made me jump. I didn't like that. Listen to your Sun, Moon and Rising, all of that jazz. Come back for the End Collective. I'll see you then. I'm just going to pause this now. Oh, sorry about that. I'll just carry on. I stuck it back up. Oh, that scared me. Because weird stuff happens in here all the time. That scared me. Love it. Anyway, do listen to your Sun, Moon and Rising. Come back for your End Collective if you're still here. Because you might not be. But we're cooking on gas now. We got 3 done. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a lot of readings, you know. Bloody hot as well. God, we're 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I've only done 3. This might be a bit longer than I thought, but I've got new microphones. It'll be all right. I'm going to have a quick check. Yeah. Cheers. Right, let's get going with the next one, shall we? Let's do it. Who have we got next? Leo. Leo. Ding. 3855. 3855. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. We're doing a Celtic Cross spread for everybody this week. My decorations fell down in the middle of Scorpios. Oh my God, that scared me. I've stuck them back up now. Hopefully they'll stay where they're supposed to. They're both yours. So your first energy is man holding coin, Leo. My husband's a Leo. Hopefully he's going to give me some money. And then you've got the world as well. All right. Chapters, lessons. Let's see. Right, let's do your Celtic Cross and then we'll have a read of it. Don't forget to listen to your Sun, Moon and Rising. Don't forget to come back for the End Collective. But you might get enough for this one. You might get enough from this one. They're not working out that much longer than the normal readings I do. So, Right, in the centre of your reading, you've got Ace of Pentacles. Crossing that, you've got the Lovers. In the bubbling under the surface, you've got the Star. In your superconscious, you've got the King of Pentacles. In your past, you've got the King of Cups. In the near future, you've got your Hierophant. Oh, Leo. In the you section, you've got your card. You have got the Sun. You have shown up in your reading. That gives you a powerful position in this card. I always like the Sun as the Leo card because you love the Sun. Lions love the Sun, don't they? But I know the Strength is your card. But for me, Leos, you love the Sun. You love the Sun. Everyone loves the Sun. You got the Queen of Pentacles in your advice. And in your outcome, you've got the Six of Pentacles, a beautiful flowing energy. Like your reading, yours is probably the most positive reading I've come across so far, Leo, but you're only my fourth one. So, and my nose, right at the beginning of the readings, I sneezed. And now you're just going to have to put up with me stiffing. Right, you've got man holding coin. Now, it could be that you have an influential male, masculine energy, going to give you some energy, help you out in some sort of way, lend you money, present you with money. Could be financial, could be material, could just be that you vibe with them. Yeah, you could feed off of their energy in some sort of way. I like that card. I do believe that this person is heaven sent because you've got 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got the number 43 on the card. That's a 7. So that's a spiritual number. So it could be a heaven sent. You've also got the World card here. So I see there's a cycle ending for a new cycle to begin, which is fine. You've got a couple of kings in your reading. 2 kings in a reading. Could be that you reach an agreement with someone. There could be a partnership, or you could be receiving advice from 2 masculine energies. You do have man holding a coin as one of your energy cards. So I do feel like there's masculine energy connected to your reading. There could be a past influence energy, and there could be a present influence energy, yeah, as well. Okay. Right, in the centre of your reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Starting something new. Would go in with this World card. Why is that blue light flashing there? Is this on? They're new. I think it's working. I hope it is. But you've also got this World, which is about chapters closing, new chapters beginning, yeah? And this is putting your energy into something new. Maybe it's a new male person. Could be. Crossing that energy, you've got the Lovers card, yeah? You've got the Lovers card. It could be that you're heavily focused on relationship right now. Could be that you're spending time with your family right now. It's by the time you get this, it'll be 4 days before Christmas. You know, with this man holding coin, doesn't have to be financial. Could be could be material things. Could be energy. Could be spending time with each other, vibing off each other. Could be tantric. Could be tantric. But we've got this Lover's energy crossing it. It could be that you've got a choice to make between 2 energies as well. That's just popped in. Could be. I do believe whatever this is heaven sent. Yeah, because you've got bubbling under the surface. You've got the Star. But I said that with this card up here already with the number 7. So it could be heaven sent. Make a wish. Make a wish with this Star. You could be healing rifts as well. The Star's a very healing card. Could be healing rifts in a relationship. Could be. Could be. Oopsie daisy, I dropped it. So sorry. Where'd it go? Oh, we don't want to drop the Star. Come here. We don't want to drop the Star. In your past energy, here we have the King of Cups. Now, he's the king of emotions. He goes to the very depths of that ocean to search his emotions. So it could be you've done that in the past, or it could be someone's pulled on your emotional strings very heavily in the past energy. I like this King of Cups in the past energy, though. I like the King of Cups anywhere, to be honest with you, Leo. I like the King of Cups anywhere. Deeply emotional person, deeply emotional connection. But that could be you getting in touch with your emotions, or maybe you think you couldn't have a connection to anyone like you had with this king. Could be that as well. But this King of Pentacles, oh yeah, very dependable, Very dependable energy, very loyal. Very loyal. Might not be the most exciting, but they're the very loyal ones, yeah? So this King of Pentacles energy in your superconscious is well within your reach, yeah? Well within. It's in the energy just ahead of you. This is comfortable. This is dependable. This is a nice, loyal energy. Very heartfelt as well. He's wearing green, yeah? Very in touch with his emotions too. Probably not as much as the King of Cups. In the near future, here you have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is very traditional. It could be that we have wedding bells. Could be, because it gives me that priest energy too, you know? So it could be that we have wedding bells. It could be we're talking about commitment, or it could be being more traditional about things. Yeah, it's a major arcana though. It's a very nice card. In the you section, Leo, you've got the best card in the whole deck. You've got the Sun. This beautiful energy here is the best card in the whole deck. I like that. It shines a light on your whole spread now as well. So if you've been in doubts, I wouldn't worry. This is very positive reading, Leo. And I've said to you, this is probably the best reading that I've done for the star signs so far. In your, what they're trying to show you, what it is they're seeing here, you've got the Two of Wands. It's like, I'm in two minds about something. It's what they see. I'm in two minds about something. And, you know, maybe it is a choice you've got to make, because the Lover's card is about choices too. But I do feel like I'm in two minds about something. There's a song that I'm listening on the radio right now. It's you, babe. And I'm a sucker for the things that you do, babe. Did you. I'm doing that no justice. Let me just see who is singing this. I think it's called Ricochet. Never Be the Same, actually. It's called Never Be the Same by Camila Cabello, I think it is. Or Costello. I don't know. I can't see it properly. Never Be the Same. Yeah, that's the song that's playing. But I do feel a bit of, should I, shan't I, shall I, should I, can I not? No, not yet, no, yeah, with this too. Don't let the world pass you by. Yeah, don't let the world pass you by. The Three of Wands is out there. The Two of Wands is a little bit tentative, yeah? Your advice is this Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh, the choice is there for you to make. Yeah, the choice is there for you to make. I just feel these energies are flocking towards you because you're magnetic. This is the closest queen to the Empress for me. She's very much Mother Nature, this one here, very connected. So the choice is there for you to make. It's your advice. And they're not really telling you what one to go for. They're not. However, you are both holding pentacles there, yeah? And your card at the top there is telling you the man holding the coin as well. Yeah? And out of these two men, if we're looking at it from that perspective, there's only one holding a coin. Yeah? And there's the coin. And she's accepted it. Could be that. Could be that. Like that. Oh, I wonder if you're going to get a proposal Christmas time. Leo, I'm married already, so I wonder if my husband will get me a ring. That'd be nice. You watching this, Stuart? I need an eternity ring. All right, I've got the diamond. Thank you and I love you. But I need the eternity ring now. That goes all the way round. Please. Thanks. Happy wife, happy life. And then your final card here is your Six of Pentacles. This is that beautiful reciprocal, I can't think of the word, you know, that give and take energy. Yeah, reciprocal energy. Lovely. I like this. This is in the flow. This is divine abundance energy. Oh, look, they're holding the same coin. Holding the same coin. That's your reading. Leo, I enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, hype, subscribe, listen to your sun, moon and rising, all of that jazz. Happy Christmas. I'll see you before New Year, but happy Christmas. Hope you all have a wonderful time. Say yes. The very dependable man. Say yes. Lovely. Oh, please let me know if I've got that right with someone. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That would. It's very hot in here. Oh, Leo. You came back. You had something else to tell me. I'll do my nose again. I flipping sneezed at the beginning of this. So annoying. So sorry. Can't be bothered to keep pausing the blooming video. So annoying. Such a pain in the bum. Right, shall we see who's next? Let's see who have we got next. We've got Sagittarius next. Bing! 50-59 it was. 50-59. Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. We're doing a Celtic Cross. I'm starting to regret that now. You're only my fifth one. We're nearly an hour in. Never mind. Now I've started. I've got to finish. You have got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is your sacral. Your sacral chakra. This is all about how you feel. Yeah, how you feel. Second chakra. You're filling up your cups, aren't you, Sagittarius? That's what you're doing. Filling up your cups. And then you've got, oh, you've got hostilities. Whoa. Oh, I feel like you're going to be in warrior mode, Sagittarius. What's that all about? What is that all about? Let's have a look at what your Celtic Cross reading says, shall we? Let's have a look. Why did I choose to do a Celtic Cross for everybody? Did I drop one then? No. That was the Six of Wands, by the way, so hopefully that'll come out. Right, let's have a look. I'm done. So we're going from the very centre. We've got the Seven of Swords. Well, it's no wonder you got the hostilities. Oh, God. Not for Christmas week. Please, Sagittarius. You got the Three of Wands. Yeah, you want out. You want out. Bubbling under the surface is your death and rebirth. In your superconscious, you've got the Knight of Cups. Oh, nice. In your past, you've got the Strength. In your near future, you've got the Devil. In the U section, you have the Six of Cups. Then you got the Knight of Wands. Then you got the Queen of Swords. And then you got the Eight of Wands. Oh, I see some moving energy. Yes, I do. I see some moving energy. Right. You have got second chakra. Archangel Ariel. Ariel is connecting to the world around you, the animals, the plant life, the world around you. Ariel is my gatekeeper as well. She's also this lady here, this Strength too. Yes, I'm feeling we've got feelings here and we are taking control of said feelings, or we are unpicking feelings. That's what we're doing. Let's have a little look. In the very centre of your reading, you've got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, with I see a bit of disharmony, and all you want is a peaceful life. I see disharmony, but all you want is a peaceful life. Yeah? I am thinking that you're seeing that there's got to be more to this life. There's got to be more to this world with this Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is about expansion. Yeah, moving on, expansion. But the Seven of Swords is maybe being held back in some sort of way, or some disharmony when all you want is peace. That's kind of how I feel with you. Bubbling just under the surface here, we have death and rebirth. So I do feel like there is an ending. What that ending is going to be different for all of you, but I am seeing an ending in sight in order for you to be reborn, yeah? In order for you to break free as well. In your past section, we have the Strength card. Now, I like this Strength card because we have three sort of depictions. We have the meek and mild lamb, we have this person who is in control, and then we have the wilder lion side as well. And that's about these energies working together. But I feel like you're all three of them, Sagittarius. You're all three of them. And now we need to take control of that. Yeah, and then in the near future with this Devil card, you definitely are. That's you manipulating these energies and working in coming from a much more cleansed place, though. In your superconscious, right, in your alignment is this Knight of Cups energy. And the Knight of Cups is a commitment, and this is the Knight of Hearts, isn't it? I'm very drawn to the letter on the card here, so I do feel like you're going to receive some sort of correspondence. I mean, nowadays we don't really get letters, do we? We get texts, emails, far more frequently than letters. Do people send Christmas cards anymore, you know? But I am feeling that you're going to get some sort of correspondence and some sort of offer, as well as commitment as well. Yes, I do. I see that. I see that very much so. In your near future, here we have the Devil energy. Now that could be a Capricorn, because the Capricorn is a Devil energy. That is me. Now the Devil on this card for me has been washed and cleansed. This is where this Devil is working in your favor, yeah, because we got washed and cleansed here. You see his hair is flying up. For me, it's like he's underwater, yeah. For me, he'd be under Temperance water, yeah, because Temperance is the next card. It's card number 14, and that's flowing from her. That's the way I look at it. So I do feel like we're tweaking energies. Is it raining? No. But also, equally, this could be you taking control of these hostilities up here as well. Yeah? Could be that. In the you section of the reading, we've got the Six of Cups. Now, there's a reminiscing era about the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is also a gift from the universe as well. But I feel for you, could be a gift from the universe for you, but for you, I'm feeling more nostalgic. Feeling more nostalgic with you. Yeah? What they're trying to show you is, well, they're trying to relight your sacral chakra. That's what they're doing. This really does give me sacral chakra vibes. I was speaking about this to another reading. I can't remember who it was. But it's like, this reminds me of the Jumanji drums. Anyone seen the film Jumanji? And whenever that board game comes out, you hear the dum 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 dum, and you know, oh, it's rumbling, something's coming, something's happening. That's what I feel for you. You're feeling this pull. You're feeling this boom, 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 in your sacral. You know where your feelings are. Oh yes, you are. You are. Your advice. You got the Queen of Swords. You are moving forward and you are not looking back. You are standing in your power, very much so. This Queen was just sitting actually, but they're very much within their power. Yeah, we're not trying to make peace in an awkward situation anymore. I'm not smoothing over the cracks anymore. Yeah. Done. Done. You had your chance. Your last card is the Eight of Wands. And this is an explosive energy. This is where your sacral chakra comes online, on fire. Explosive energy. I like your reading, Sagittarius. I do like your reading. Listen to your sun, moon and rising. They're all about 10 minutes long. You know, they're not long readings, even though it's a Celtic Cross. They're not long readings. So I'd love you to listen to your sun, moon and rising to see if you can get some extra messages from that. And come back for the end collective as well, in case we've got repeating patterns. But I haven't felt any repeating patterns yet, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I haven't. Anyway, that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how that resonates. Let me know your star sign in the comments as well, because I don't know who I'm reading for half the time. Got a bloody clue. Not a clue. Right. Let's get back to this pile and see what we got next. Who's our lucky last this week, I wonder? Who is it? Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Pisces. Right, now I've got to write the first bit of this down because all these numbers are going to overwhelm me. Right. Ding. 01149 0049. Pisces, welcome to your reading. I can't believe we're already an hour in. You're only my 6th. I'm doing a Celtic cross spread. A Celtic cross spread for everyone. Your first card is Happy Family. Oh, that reminds me of the Ten of Cups. That's a Ten of Cups card. That's a beautiful card, Pisces. Oh, hopefully you're in for a lovely Christmas. It's 4 days before Christmas. You've got first chakra as well, Archangel Michael. That's that root chakra, that base chakra right in that tailbone. Beautiful, like that. Oh, very strong connections, feeling very grounded, feeling very at home as well, this base chakra. Nice, happy families. We're just going to shuffle until we can like take from the top. And we're going to do everyone a Celtic cross spread this week. I know, Shelley, I'm a glutton for punishment, aren't I? My voice hurts already. Right, I'm done. Let's lay all the cards, see what you got. In the centre of your reading, you got the Page of Pentacles. Crossing that, you have Temperance. Bubbling under the surface, you have the Page of Swords. In your superconscious, you have the 6 of Pentacles. In your past energy, you have the Strength card. Same as Sagittarius, you had Strength in the past, Devil in the future. Exactly the same. You saw me shuffle. Oh, Pisces, what are you doing? You got the Tower in the U section. How many? You got the Tower last week, I think. Oh my God. All right. Oh, you got a lot of majors coming out. What they see, what they're trying to show you is your Judgment card. Then you've got the 8 of Pentacles in your advice. Oh my word, you finish on a major. You finish on a major, Pisces. I'm not telling you what it is. Stick around. Right, in the energy of your reading, you've got Happy Families. That gives me the Ten of Cups vibes. That's the most positive minor arcana in the deck. But I like this. I mean, that could be around the time of year that we are at the moment. You know, Happy Families, it's Christmas time, or you're getting together for Christmas or something. You've also got the base chakra, the root chakra highlighted for you as well. It's Archangel Michael. Does that mean you need to watch your energy in some sort of way? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you've got the Tower. I can't believe it. You've got 3 major arcanas, though, in your final lineup here, which is interesting. Altogether, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors. So half of your reading is major. All right. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 6. Most of your reading is major arcanas. You've got 6, actually. 6 major arcanas. It's a big reading for you, Pisces. Right, in the centre of your reading here, we've got that Page of Pentacles. I do feel like you're about to step forward. Put your energy into something new. Pages are very optimistic, very curious. They want to learn new things, yeah? The Pages want to learn new things. That energy is crossed with Temperance. Temperance is a very masculine and card. Reminds me of the yin yang. Temperance is also the alchemist of the deck. So this is someone that can weave magic. This is someone that can make tiny little adjustments that, like the tiniest little tweak makes the biggest adjustment. I can't get my words out today. They're all my own teeth. But it's also about balancing some energies here. I don't feel like that's within the family though, or is it? Do you need to balance energies for the happy family, or is your family happy and you just need to balance energies elsewhere? That happy family card is the number 4. 4 is a very stable number, so I'm feeling quite fixed there. I'm feeling quite stable there. Right, in the energy just below the surface, you've got another page. So 2 pages in a reading is about some news coming towards you. It is. This is news. Pages bring messages. 2 pages. This is news. Top news. Top tier news. 2 pages. News. We've got news coming towards you. It could also be new ideas as well. Do you feel like new ideas? Page of Pentacles. Maybe you've been hit with a load of downloads, new ideas of moving forward, a way that you can progress forward in whatever it is that you want to progress in. And maybe that's going to have an effect or an impact on your family. So you're having to tweak this to make sure it fits in around your family. Something to do with that. How's that resonating with you? In your past section, we've got the Strength card here. Now, the Strength card is about the blending of these energies as well. The blending of very forceful energies. This could be someone who has a split personality as well. You could be dealing with an energy that is hard to deal with. One minute they're all right, next minute they're not. Could be. Don't usually say that with that strength. You're super conscious. Here you've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is a real charitable card. A very charitable card. This is about give and take. Is there too much take, Pisces? Is there too much take? Is there too much take? I'm very drawn to this hand here, taking the biggest coin. And the caveat of the 6 of Pentacles is that not everybody needs your help as well. But I am seeing you having to balance an energy. I'm seeing a bit of jealousy, but I don't think it's jealousy as in I don't know, maybe jealousy within the family. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a bit of jealousy within the family. In your near future, we've got the Devil. This could be a Capricorn, because the Devil is Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn. But I am seeing you having to take control of a situation as well, because the Devil's about control. I'm going to get a clarifier on yours, you know. I am, because your reading is confusing me a little bit. So I'm going to get a clarifier on this Devil energy in your near future, because I think that's going to have something to do with this Tower here. Let's get you another card. No. On this Devil energy. 9 of Wands. You're going to have to face your devil. You're going to have to face your fears. I do believe you're going to be doing some shadow work, Pisces, in this very near future section. What that's got something to do with, though, what is it? I'm seeing happy families, so I don't feel like it's family connected. Maybe it's something from your past. because you've got the strength in the past section. But you are going to have to face your fears of some sort with that Nine of Wands underneath the Devil. And the Devil is your shadow side, can be your shadow side. But I do feel like you're working very hard on that. You know, maybe you're not even sure what shadow work is, but you're doing it without even knowing that you're doing it. I do feel like this is what's going to be that breaking point for you, though. You know, the harder the lesson, the greater the reward. I am seeing that this is that breaking point for you. I don't know why I picked the cards up. Might because I might do another one on the Tower. So in the you section of your reading, you've got the Tower, Pisces. Now, I know you've heard this before, but the Tower doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. There's a reason for the Tower, all right? And it's to shake things up and put things back into order from a more structured base, from a more structured place. Yeah, it's to make it more secure, more stable. We're going to get a clarifying card on your Tower. Yeah, look at that. You've got the Four of Wands coming out there. There's stability. There's long-term commitment. So from the Tower, whatever that is in your life, and it doesn't have to be huge, you know. It's a change. It's at 11111, as I said that. It's a sudden change that is going to happen whether you like it or not. And at the point that it happens, you just think, oh, shit. Yeah? But afterwards, what happens from that is so much better. With the Four of Wands, there's a cause for celebration. This is spirit, though. This is a very spiritual card. It's the 1111 card. They have done this for a reason. Whatever this reason is. Well, I'll tell you what this reason is, actually. It's so you can be following your soul path, 11144, my confirmation. So this is about following your soul path. It's the Judgment card. Yeah? Following your soul path. There's a wake-up call, and it might not be the wake-up call that you want, but you're going to receive it. Your advice from Spirit, okay, is my self-employed card. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is putting all your energy into doing the things that you love. Yes, the Eight of Pentacles is putting all your energy into doing the things that you love. Your final card here is the Emperor. Sit in your power, Pisces. Sit in your power. That's what the Emperor is. The Emperor is victorious in whatever it is he does. Very secure. There is an Aries connection to the Emperor. It doesn't have to be, but there is an Aries connection to your reading. Well, you've got a few different connections to your reading, to be honest, because you've got so many majors coming out as well. But that's your reading, Pisces. That wasn't an easy one this week. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? How did it resonate? It's getting dark. Where's the time gone? It's getting dark, Pisces. Right. Do listen to your sun, moon and rising for a bigger message. They're only 10 minutes long. They're all Celtic crosses. They're not long. Well, yours was a bit long. I think yours was 13 minutes. 13 is the number of the death card, so death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. But you had a few cards there, didn't you? My little one will be in here in a minute because it's getting dark. He'll be in here in a minute. Might go and check him actually in my little break. I'm going to go and have a quick check because you don't like it when it's dark. Right, let's pause this. Come back next week. Watch the End Collective. I'm back. Oh dear. Right, I just had to check he's okay. He's fine. He's good. It's literally 8 feet. It's 8 feet, that's all. Right, let's go. Let's do it. Who have we got next? We're halfway through. Taurus. Taurus is next. Let's do the 01. Ding. 1413. 01 14 13. Taurus, welcome to your reading. You are getting a Celtic Cross this week, as is everybody else. I'm a glutton for punishment. Here's your 2 energy cards. Yours came out very quickly. Oh, Taurus. Taurus. You have got hostilities and journey. Now, Pisces, I think, got hostilities as well. think it was Pisces. Pisces got hostilities as well. So if Pisces is in your sun, moon and rising, could be a bigger message there, but we'll fix it. Don't worry. And then we've got journey, but the journey might be confusing because she's looking one way but pointing the other way. So what's she doing there? We'll see. But they're taking a whole load of suitcases with them. So let's have a look. Don't forget to listen to the End Collective. You might get something from that. Or listen to your sun, moon and rising. Centre of your reading, you've got the 9 of Cups. Crossing that, you've got 6 of Wands. I mean, you've got a great start. And that might be where the hostilities are coming from, actually. Bubbling under the surface, you've got the Knight of Wands. Super conscious mind, you've got the Page of Wands. In the past, you have got Justice. In the near future, you've got the 9 of Swords. In the U section, you've got the Ace of Swords. What they're trying to show you, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Your advice is the 6 of Pentacles. And your outcome is the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so you've got hostilities. And there was 555 as I looked up then. So there's a bit of conflict there, isn't there? And you've also got journey. But if you look at her, she's looking one way and pointing the other way. So is she looking back, telling you lot over there it's this way? Or is she really confused as to what way she's going? There's 3 arrows pointing that way, 1 arrow pointing that way. She's looking that way, but she's also pointing that way. And then you've got hostilities. With the hostilities, I see jealousy. That's what I see. I see envy. Yeah? You ever heard of envy spirit? They're everywhere. So yeah, I see envy, Taurus. With that hostilities. Right, in the centre of your reading, you have got the 9 of Cups. Now, the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. That's you putting all your intentions out there, keeping your vibe high and attracting the best back. Yeah? That's you trusting that the universe will provide. All right? And then crossing that energy, you've got the 6 of Wands. So this is a very a winning formula, you know? And that's kind of the formula of life, you know? Just trust that whatever happens for a reason. It's from the universe. This is your roll of the dice of life. Yeah, this is your journey in this lifetime. There's other lifetimes that you're living at exactly the same time where it's a different roll of the dice, maybe, you know? That's the way I look at it. I do believe there's parallel lives surrounding us, you know? But we can tap into those energies. We can tap into those parallel lives if we want to. But with this 6, I got a confirmation burp then. With this 6 of Wands, this is reward and recognition. Yeah, this is all this good intentions, all this coming back to you times 100. Yeah, but with that, with the caveat with the 6 of Wands is there's going to be people that are jealous. Yeah, because the 7 of Wands, they're having to defend their place. You know, and the other 6 are trying to get to him. You know, get to her. So that makes people jealous, you know, because you're in the spotlight. Why are you in the spotlight? How come you get to stand in the spotlight and we don't? Yeah, creates jealousy. So there's your hostilities. That's where that comes from. But you're on your own merry little journey, yeah? And you're quite happy to take people with you. You're even saying to them, oh, it's this way. It's up to them whether they listen or not. Some people might be too stubborn to listen. Might be. They might be. Bubbling just under the surface here is your Jumanji drums. There's 3 of you have got that. I'm actually going to put that on here. Because that will come out in the End Collective. Jumanji. I don't know how to spell it. But I've really likened it this week to the Jumanji drums. You know when you get that board game. And the board game appears on the screen. Have you seen the film Jumanji? And as soon as that board appears, you hear the dum 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 dum. Do you know the amount of times I've done that in this reading? Dum 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 dum. What is this Jumanji? I might watch Jumanji. I might watch Jumanji now with my son. Me and my son are home alone. My other son and my husband have gone fishing. Love it, because I'm doing this on the Saturday. So I think that's our Christmas film tonight. Me and my boy, my Stuart, he'll be in here soon. I know he will. I'm going to watch Jumanji. Oh, I think that'd be lovely. That's bubbling under the surface. It's like your soul is going, yeah, dum, 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 dum. This way, yeah. Oh, I feel it. I feel it in my fingers. In your past section, you've got the Justice card. Now, here I see reflection because she's that way and she's that way, look. So I'm feeling reflection here. I'm feeling, I don't know, maybe we're looking back. Maybe we're looking back and like, do you know how I used to deal with things? Yeah? I wouldn't have been talking to the camera. No, I'd have been right in your... That's me. That's how I used to deal with hostilities and things like that. Now I don't. Now I don't. But maybe it's paying homage to your past self, Taurus, you know. My son's a Taurus. Isn't that weird that I brought my son into this reading? He's a Taurus. That's only just, he's 19th of May. Interesting. Oh, yeah. And do you know what? He's all about fairness. He really is. Like, and he's got a memory like a... He's really got a memory. I nearly like memory like a sieve then. They don't have a memory. He's got a memory like an elephant, that boy. If he feels unjustified, my goodness me. Yeah. And his brother is very envious of him. So the hostilities would work. And Stuart does have a really easy life. He doesn't, though. He really doesn't. But to the outside world, it looks like he does. You know, he doesn't go to school. I homeschool him. His life is different. His life is different. Yeah, this is interesting. In your near future, right, you've got the Nine of Swords. We're going to clarify this Nine of Swords because this is anxiety, this is worry, this is fear, this is sleepless nights, you know, something that's playing on your mind over and over and over and over. It's catastrophizing as well. My boy catastrophizes. He's autistic though, so that might be part of that. But he does catastrophize. Like, he's my drama king. Henry's my little roughy tufty, and Stuart's my drama king. He stubbed his toe. You know about it. You do. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords here, please. Wheel of Fortune. It's the hand you've been dealt, I'm afraid. The hand you've been dealt. It's the hand you... And I heard take the rough with the smooth, you know. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles as well. So we've got the flip side of it, yeah. And that is very much my Stuart. He's either the Nine of Swords or the Nine of Pentacles. And he'll come in and, Mummy, it's the best day. Today's the best day. And then later on, that very same day, today's the worst day ever, Mummy. I don't like it, you know? He'll go from that extreme to that extreme. And he categorizes them in these two different ways, the best day or the worst day. There's never just an all right day. It's either the best day or the worst day. He elaborates or he catastrophizes. Yeah? And I think that's just the way maybe you are. That's definitely the way he is. You got 3 9s in your reading. So there's your angel number 999. I do feel like you're closing a lot of cycles, yeah? With 999, you're closing a lot of cycles. You're ending a lot of hardships in your life. I don't feel like this life is going to be the easiest, but it's going to be the most worthwhile, yeah? You've also got 3 Knights in your reading as well. So I feel like we are coming up to a massive shift, yeah? Because there is momentum everywhere in your reading. Very fast moving momentum. Yeah, so I feel like there's a massive shift coming. Now that's bizarre because didn't I say about the parallel worlds? Was that to you? I said about the parallel worlds and how things are working at the same time. I can't remember if that was to you now or not. But for me, that is, you can align to any one of them at any time you want. And that might be what the big shift is. Because 3 Knights in a reading, Huge shift. Massive shift. In the you section of your reading, you've got the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is having a very clear mindset. Focusing on exactly what it is you want to focus on. Taurus. Almost forgot who I was reading for. What your spirit team is trying to show you is the way forward. That's what they're trying to show you. It's bubbling under the surface and it's what they're trying to show you. At various stages, you can hear this drum beat now. Yeah? Now I'm starting to move towards it. I'm getting like the Pied Piper vibes here. What their advice is to get into that flow-like energy. What you give, you need to be taking as well. What you take, you need to be giving as well. That's what makes this winning formula with the 9 and the 6 in the center of your reading. I love this. And this is this flow state, this reciprocal energy. It's like, I'm not chasing, I'm just attracting. And what comes in, I push out, and that comes back tenfold. And I push that out, it comes back 100-fold. Sorry, I dodged the mic. You know, that's kind of how this 6 of Pentacles works. Also, the 6 of Pentacles, there is someone asking for your help that don't need it. Your hostilities could be linked to both of those 6s in your reading. Your final card, Taurus, your reading was a little bit longer, is the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So you might have been, you heard the call. A bit tentative at first with the Knight of Pentacles, but once you get into that swing and that flow, nothing's stopping you. That's your reading, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I like that a lot. Come back for your Sun, Moon and Rising and the End Collective. I'm going to wrap it all up at the end. I'm on the downhill now. I'm over halfway through. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, she says. I'm definitely watching Jumanji tonight. I am. Have a lovely Christmas if you haven't already gone. Merry Christmas and all that jazz. Right. Let's get on with our next one. I don't know who's next. I don't know. Let's have a look. We have got Capricorn. Let's do your 01. Right. Ding. 2732. 2732. Welcome to your reading, Capricorn. Happy Christmas. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's our birthday season. Mine's 2 days after Christmas. When's yours? Yeah, mine's 1 week today. I'm reading these on Saturday. So 5 days before Christmas. Who's on Christmas Day then? Come on, one of you are. Who's on Christmas Day? Doesn't our birthday suck? I love being a Capricorn, but I hate when my birthday is. Right in the middle of Christmas and New Year. No man's land. Getting over Christmas, saving up for New Year. No one wants to do anything for my birthday. I'm working it this year. Right. Oh, we've got the card number 44 to start off our reading. I like that. Adds up to 8. Woman holding a heart. Woman, I'm holding my heart out to you lot. Happy birthday, Capricorn. I feel your pain. I do. I feel your pain, Capricorn. But happy birthday. I hope you have a great Christmas. But more importantly, I hope you have the best birthday ever. I do. Right, your last energy card is the Garden and the Gate. Oh, open that gate up, Capricorn. Open that gate up. Get ready to unleash. Whoa, look at that beautiful Garden of Eden you've created. Look at all that blank canvas you've got to create it again. Look at that. Oh, lovely. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Let's get your cards. We're doing a Celtic Cross for everyone. I know. Why did I do that? You're number 7. You're number 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you're number 8. Oh, I'm further ahead than I thought. You're number 8. We're number 8, Capricorn. Yes, I like that. Oh, thank God for that. I didn't realise I was that far ahead. Lovely jubbly. Woo! I'll have some of that in the middle of the reading. Yes, we will. High Priestess. Good one. Boom. High five. Do you like the fact that I'm wearing a nice angelic colour as well? Angelic hairband and all that. I'm just going to get on with it. I'm sorry. Let's do it. No. They said, no, we'll choose yours. Oh, God. Oh, I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Yes. All right. I can cope with that. So far, so good. We're looking for something. That one? Cool. Everyone else, we've gone from the top. And it was like, no. No. Ooh, nice. I'm happy to let spirits... Yeah, all right. Thanks. I was happy. I still am. That one you don't know. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, I say. Okay. I know, well, I don't know where it is now, so... That one. Yeah. No. They don't have to get vocal with yous. Is that my son? Is he coming in? Yeah, it is. No, it is. Come in, darling. Whoa, Queen of Wands. Come in, sweet. What do you want? Are you going to come and sit with me for a while? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Right. What do you want, darling?
I just wanted to say that I want to pull Harry so that I can like nest them in pages of sunlight 15 times just to do one of the tasks.
Right. Well, you'll have to do it when I've finished on here, darling.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll go get my phone.
All right. Can he get out? Dush, kick it. Go on. There we go. He's out. All right. Okay, our piece is over. I'm so sorry. Right. But I love our end card. Got the Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm so sorry about that pause there, but my son's in there and my husband's fishing. Right. You have got the garden and the gate. Loving that. And woman holding a heart. Number 44, which is number 8. So this is something very emotional. This could be heart chakra related. You're going to sit quietly there, darling? Good boy. Don't put your phone up loud, no? All right, good boy. You've got to turn it right down. And watch my projector. Maybe put my projector on the floor. Okay, right. Sorry, we're going again. And then the garden and the gate. Love this one. This is, I have created my utopia here. Yeah. And now I've got a blank canvas, but it's like, dare I go out there? Dare I go towards it? Here I've got, there's no place like home with the bird box. I've never looked at that and thought that before. But I am looking at that thinking there's no place like home. It's like, oh no, I don't want to go out of here because there's no place like home. But look at that big wide world. Look at that canvas out there for you to go and create this beautiful Garden of Eden, this abundance in your life, because that's what that looks to me, abundance. Stuart, please don't stare inside the laser. Oh my God. Can you put that on the floor for me, darling? Thank you. There you go, perfect. Got his eyeball right up against it. He thinks he's Superman. Right, in the very centre of your reading. In the very centre of your reading, you've got the High Priestess. Love this. This is you being very intuitive. This is you seeing the beginning, the middle, and the end of every situation. This is someone who is extremely connected. This is someone who could be receiving download after download after download. Oh, I just love that you have her in the centre of your reading, Capricorn. Love it. Crossing that energy, you have the Six of Wands. This is a winning formula. This is the reward and recognition card. This is crossing, being rewarded for trusting your intuition. Yeah, your intuition coming out right every single time. And you're like, yes, I knew that was going to happen. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. Yes, I'm so glad I did that. I knew that was going to happen. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this energy here. Bubbling just under the surface, here we have the Emperor. This is an Aries energy. It doesn't have to be an Aries in your life. I don't think I have an Aries in it. Well, I do actually. I have some friends that are Aries. Yeah, I do. So you got an Aries, but this I see as a winning formula. This is, I always get that feeling of checkmate. Checkmate is what I'm getting there. Stuart, stop.
You might want to.
No. Yeah, I know, darling, but I'm right in the middle of a reading, sweetheart. He's making a shadow man on the wall. Bless him. In your recent past, you have the King of Cups. I'm so glad it's you he's coming for. I am. You've got the King of Cups here. And this King of Cups is the one that searches his emotion, goes to the very depths of the ocean, searching his soul. Are you off? Okay, you going back in the house? I'm watching. Don't worry about the door. Go on then, off you go. I just need to hear the door shut. It's shut. He never does it quietly. Right, I'm so sorry that your reading was interrupted as much as it was. I do apologise. Mum life, husband's gone fishing. Mum life. Right, in the past, yeah. In the past, you've got the King of Cups. Now, you have got two kings coming up in your reading. And two kings could be two influential people in your life, yeah? Or it could be you agreeing to I don't know, making an agreement. There's a commitment, there's an agreement, there could be a partnership, or it could be that you have two powerful figures in your life. And not only that, though, you also have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is the King of Kings. So you might have a lot of influential people in your life. For me, being a Capricorn, I'm seeing this Emperor here as my husband. He's not an Aries, he's a Leo. But I'm seeing this Emperor here as my husband. Then I'm seeing this King of Cups and this King of Swords as my children, to be quite honest with you. The King of Cups being Henry and the King of Swords being Stuart, who was just in here. That's how I'm looking at it for me. Because Henry's my little empath and Stuart has a sharper edge to him, but he's still super cute. Anyway, so this past section here is this King of Emotions, this getting to the bottom, getting to the nitty gritty of yourself, who searches his emotions. I like this. Or it could be an influential person in your life that gives you emotional support. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel. In the future above you, in the energy above you, in the superconscious section, here you have the Page of Swords. All the pages are very curious. Have you just got the one page? Yeah. All the pages are very curious, very inquisitive. They're all bringing messages of moving forward. This one moves forward a little bit more tentatively. This one needs to dot the I's and cross the T's. This one needs to make sure they have a safety net as well. You know, this one has a backup plan. The Page of Swords has a backup plan. The Page of Swords is about preparation. Preparation prevents piss poor performance. This one actually thinks about it. This is when the sword suit really starts to mature. So this one is having to think about it, yeah? That's what I see with the Page of Swords here. In the near future section of your reading, you've got the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is about emotional new beginnings. Emotional new beginnings. Or it's about filling your emotional cup. Because right now in the emotional cup, you've got the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is about heartbreak and heart healing as well. So this could be you making the conscious effort to heal your heart and fill up your cup. Yeah, and maybe that's because you've got in such deep connection with your emotions in the past as well. What they're trying to show you is to get more assertive, get more clear, and lead now more with logic as well as your heart. Yeah, because we're thinking from a different place here. The pages have got a maturer. They're thinking a bit more positively, and from the page to the king, it's a bit of an easier ride compared from the 1 to the 10 of swords. It's the hardest suit to deal with, I think, sometimes. That's what I think. So this Knight of Swords is about really putting the focus in and looking at things more logically than with feeling, because with feeling we can own it too much and it can consume us. It can take control of us, yeah? Whereas the King of Swords is a bit more cold, yeah? A bit more cold, a bit more Four of Swords, taking the emotion out of something. Yes, 140-40. Their advice is to get out of this preparation stage now. It's a big wide world out there, and they don't want you to be within the confines of your own four walls anymore, in your own lane, so to speak. This is getting out of that lane and expanding and moving to another lane. Very much giving me the vibes from the garden and the gate in this one here. Like they're looking out to see what else is out there, but they're not making that move. She's looking out there as well, but not making that move. Their world is beautiful. Their world is lovely. That what they've created for themselves is a lovely feeling and a lovely place. But there's a big wide world out there, Capricorn, you know. Don't settle. Don't settle. You finish on one of my favourite cards. You've got the Queen of Wands. This is that queen that pleases herself, that is, but not, she's not selfish, but everything she does has intention. Everything she does has purpose. It's all for, it's not because, oh, I'll do it because you want me to do it. She does it because she wants to do it, you know? So that's your reading, Capricorn. I'm so sorry that was interrupted as much as it was, but then I did let it interrupt me a bit more than I should have done. So I do apologise for that. I do apologise for that. But very positive reading though, actually. A very positive reading. That is your reading. Listen to your sun, moon and rising, Capricorn. And come back for the end collective, which is closer than I thought. Which is lovely. Because there's me and my bright ideas doing a blimmin' Celtic Cross for everybody. What a plonker. Don't think I'll do that again. Although they haven't really been that much longer than normal. But I reckon we're going to be pushing 2.5 hours this week. Whereas I've been doing them within 2, so that's all right though, isn't it? It's Christmas. Happy Christmas, by the way. I forgot to say that. Happy Christmas. Hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Okay. Right, who's next? Let's have a look. Aquarius. Ding! 4304. Aquarius, welcome to your reading. You have got a Celtic Cross spread coming up. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've got 4 more readings to do. That's one of yours. You've got man holding coin. A couple of people have got that. I do not remember who. Could be Pisces. And you've also got the thinking man as well. The thinking man. I will hold them up for you in a minute. So you've got man holding coin and the thinking man. Masculine heavy. Your energy cards are masculine heavy. Right. No. I want to take from the top, please. I'm going to have to close my window in a minute. My blind. I always feel like someone's watching me. I get right paranoid, I do. Right paranoid. Right, let's have a look. So, in the centre of your reading, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Crossing that, you've got the High Priestess. Bubbling under the surface, you've got the Emperor. In your superconscious here, you've got the Tower. What are you catastrophising for, Aquarius? Why are you catastrophising? In your past energy, you've got the Two of Swords. In your future energy, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. In the you section, you've got the Five of Wands. The inner conflict you face, my word. in what they're trying to show you. Huh? The Strength card. Come on. Your advice is temperance. You got a lot of majors. And your outcome is a beautiful outcome. You've got the 9 of Cups. So why are you catastrophizing? Yeah? Why are you in your head? Aquarius. What you doing in your head? There's a lot of being in your head here. In your head. There's a lot of being in your head. And you're a little bit stubborn. You are. Yeah? I do think like you're your own worst enemy sometimes, you know? I feel like I'm more pessimistic than optimistic, Aquarius. I feel I'm more pessimistic than optimistic. All right, I do. So pack it in. You're in control of your energy. You're the one that holds the coin. You're the one that holds your energy in your hands. You're the one who is in control of how you approach something, how you think about something, yeah? Change the way you think in order to change the way you feel. All right, do a bit of CBT or something. You then got the thinking man. Change the way you think to change the way you feel. All right, to change your energy. And maybe that's something you're working on, your thought process. Might be. In the very centre of your reading, you have the Knight of Pentacles. It is the only knight that is standing still. Yeah, so you might be feeling a little bit stuck. You might not be knowing what way to go next, or you might not be knowing what to put your energy into next, or you might be conserving your energy right now. You might be having a time of reflection. Any of those. Crossing that energy, you've got the High Priestess. That's definitely reflection. That's using your intuition. Or are you using your intuition? Do you trust your own intuition? Are you stuck on your intuition? All the things I said about the 9 of Pentacles, carry that into that High Priestess and think, am I, aren't I? That's kind of how I'm feeling with you. Maybe you're too much in your own head. Yeah, because I do feel like you're catastrophizing about something, because it's in your superconscious. You've got the Tower in your superconscious. And that's, you know, that's just something that's you're aligning with. You're actually aligning with it by thinking about it. So stop thinking about it, and then you might not be aligned with the Tower that could be coming up for you. All right? But I feel like you're catastrophizing. That's what I feel like you're doing. You're catastrophizing. I feel like you could be stubborn. With the Emperor bubbling under the surface here, you could be stubborn. There could be an Aries connection to you though as well, Aquarius. You might have Aries in your chart. But this could be stubborn. I'm feeling like I'm sticking my feet in the ground here. You know, I'm very firm on this. I'm very firm on this stance. Because you've got this Tower in your superconscious, I feel like you're catastrophizing about something. In your past section, you've got the 2 of Swords. So there's some indecision there as well. Again, have you always been a catastrophizer? I've got a very mixed energy coming from you, Aquarius, where I feel like you're catastrophizing. I'm just wondering how many times I can say catastrophizing in one video, really. But just for me, I feel like choices aren't easy for you. I don't feel like you cope with choices easily. You know, I think they're hard. I don't want to let anyone down, really. You know? Why can't we choose them both? I don't know. And I've addressed this as many times as I need to, I think, in your reading. You are catastrophizing. With this being in your superconscious mind, it ain't happened yet, but you're actually aligning to that vibration by paying it so much attention. Like, what could go wrong? Why don't you start thinking about what could go right, Aquarius? That's kind of how I want to say it. And I feel like I'm being really harsh, but that's the way the message is being delivered to me. So that's what you get. All right. Okay. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Maybe you don't like Christmas. Well, the people around you do. All right. Have some of that. In your near future, I see this lovely happy person here. That's nice, isn't it? We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy. A beautiful energy. And I do feel like you do appreciate the finer things in life, and you have the means to have the finer things in life. That doesn't mean you have all the money in the world that you want. That could mean that you appreciate who you have around you, the energy you have, what you hold dear to you, what you hold with value. You know, that's what the 9 of Pentacles is. You have that around. Yeah, you have that around. But this 5 of Wands is like, yeah, I know, but I could lose it at any time. But what if that happens, you know? But what if it doesn't? Yeah, but what if it does? Yeah, but what if it doesn't? It's how I feel. There's just this inner conflict I feel with you, yeah? So what they're telling you, right, what they're trying to show you is this strength card. All these energies live within you, yeah? But you've got to harmonise with them. You've got to harmonise with them. And strength puts up with this inner critic and gives it the there, but it also knows when to be like, will you just shut up now? Stop catastrophising, get on with it. That's what this is showing you here. I think that's probably why I'm delivering the message the way I'm delivering the message, because this is what Spirit's trying to show you. This is the section. That's what Spirit's trying to show you. And it's coming out of me quite, do you know what? Pack it in now, you know? It's coming out quite harsh. And I don't mean to sound like that. But I hope you're taking it in the way that it's supposed to be, to help in some sort of way. All right. Okay? Because you're your own worst enemy here, Aquarius. You're your own worst enemy. And I hope that the way that I'm saying it, if you're getting upset with me, that's all right. I'd rather you get upset with me than yourself. You know? That's fine. But please know that you've got a lovely ending. And I always bring it out nicely. So I do feel like I'm being quite harsh on you, Aquarius, but it's for your own good. All right. Your advice from Spirit is temperance, yeah? You just need to make tiny little tweaks. I feel like you just catastrophize, right? I don't feel like there's anything like particularly wrong in your life, but I feel like you're aligning to a tower moment if you don't start, or you align any tower moments that happen in your life, you actually align yourself to. It's almost a bit like, well, it's going to happen, so we might as well get it out of the way then. It's almost that type of feeling. And you come through every single time, but you don't need to go through it. That's what I'm saying. You align yourself to it by catastrophizing about it. Does that make sense? That's how I feel. So there's tiny little changes that need to be made, and the temperance is the one that will help you do that. Make those tiny little changes. Now your final card is one of the most positive cards in the deck, but this is about you looking positive, right? And pushing that positivity out, because we need to knock that tower out of your alignment, because you're bringing that in for yourself, okay? We want to knock that out. So we end on the 9 of Cups. And this is putting all those good intentions out there and leaving it up to the universe to send them back and trusting that they will. Yeah? That's your reading, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I was a bit harsh on you, but I do feel like it was necessary to say that. And I think that I delivered it in that way because that was the way that Spirit were pushing it through to me. So that's your reading, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. Listen to your sun, moon and rising. Come back for the end collective. Happy Christmas and all that jazz. I hope you have a great time. Really do. Oh, she's nearly there. She's nearly there. She's nearly there. So glad I got these new microphones. So glad. Apparently they last for 9 hours. I'm taking that chance on them today. Not that this is going to take that long. You're still on. Still on. Still on. Mind you, my old ones lasted 2 hours, so these last few readings I'm going to be on tenterhooks. Tenterhooks I am. But they do have very good reviews, and Shelley from Soulful Tarot recommended them to me, so I'm really hoping they work. I'll give her a shout out at the end. Oh, I will. Right, shall we see who's next? Let's do it. Are we still on 01? We are. My God, we're going to get into 02s. So we've got Libra. Libra. 01. Ding. 5346. 015346. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. We're going to do a Celtic Cross because it's Christmas week. So we're going to do a Celtic Cross for everybody. I'm slightly regretting that now. My voice is nearly gone. I've still got 3 more to go. Well, 4 including you. But we'll get there. We'll be all right. We'll be fine. Right. This is your first card. Oh, beautiful. You've got Angel of Love. Angel of Love. What a lovely first card. And then you've got Yin Yang. I like your reading so far. I know it's only 2 cards, but we've had some hard-hitting cards coming out again this week. So I like that. Angel of Love and Yin Yang. Let's get your 10 cards for your Celtic Cross. I'm done shuffling. Let's do it. In the centre of your reading, you have got the 8 of Cups. Crossing that, you've got the 4 of Cups. My God. Bubbling under the surface, you've got the 5 of Pentacles. In your superconscious, you've got the 2 of Pentacles. In your recent past, you've got the Page of Wands. In your near future, you've got the Chariot. Thank goodness. In the You section, we have the 8 of Pentacles. In what they're trying to show you is the Ace of Cups. In your advice, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And in your outcome, oh yes, Libra. We like that. I'm not telling you what your outcome is, but it's very nice. It's very, very nice. But I do feel like it could be a bit of pooey at the moment. For want of a better word. But, you know, not really. Nothing huge. I do feel like with these 2 energies at the top here, yes, with the Angel of Love and the Yin Yang, I do feel like there's something to forgive. Yeah, I feel like there's an element of forgiveness in your reading. There's an element of forgiveness in your reading. Whether that's someone forgiving you or you forgiving them, I'm not sure. But there is an element of forgiveness in your reading with these 2 cards at the top here. The Yin Yang's about bringing something into balance. The Angel of Love is about ticking your heart chakra as well. We've got a sun coming. Hello, darling. Are you coming in here? Okay, sweetheart. I've only got 1, 2. I've got 4 more. That's it. Okay? In the game. Hurt your head. Okay. Well, I don't want you to cry, darling. It's just a game. And you stay in here with me and keep the volume down, yeah? Thank you, darling. Bless him. He gets all involved in his games, he does. So, yeah, Angel of Love is something that's either pulling on your heart chakra or you're having to show some forgiveness in some sort of way. And then the Yin Yang is about balance. It's about a masculine and a feminine energy, sort of bringing things into balance as well. So we'll see what we get. But I like the ending of your reading. But there seems a bit of something here, is what I'm seeing. So in the very centre of your reading, you've got the 8 of Cups. Now, the 8 of Cups is someone that is walking to follow their soul path. Can you turn that down a little bit, babe? Because just I don't want the microphone to pick it up. Thank you. So this is walking away, but this is walking away towards something so much better. Now, that's not to say that what you're walking away from you don't love, because you most definitely do. And I think this is what's pulling on your heartstrings. And I do feel like there's an element of forgiveness coming in there somewhere. Crossing that energy is the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is a very, you know, it's a little bit hurt, a little bit wounded, a little bit, you know. When you go into the 5 of Cups, we're really regretting life choices. But the 4 of Cups is just feeling a bit sorrowful, really. It's a bit sorrowful, you know. That's kind of what I'm seeing from your reading at the moment. Bubbling underneath the surface, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. And this is a lonely feeling. This is feeling left out in the cold. This is not the most pleasant of feelings, yeah? And it's bubbling under the surface here. And I feel like you're going to feel guilt for walking away from something. That's how I'm feeling with you, Libra. You're feeling there's a guilt from either walking away with something, but it's for the better. It is for the better, but there is a guilt of a loss. There's almost like an element of mourning. There's almost like an element of mourning. In your past, you've got the Page of Wands here. And I think this is kind of paying homage to when things felt a bit more carefree. Because that Page of Wands really gives me that carefree, put it in the effort bucket feeling. That's what it gives to me. And maybe that's the energy that you need to bring into this future energy. because just in this section here, I'm feeling quite hurt. I'm feeling quite sorry. Yeah, but it gets better. It gets better. In your superconscious, here we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about bringing things into balance, yeah? Yeah. And I think you're going to have to make a conscious effort to bring something back into balance. That's what I feel. Going to have to make a conscious effort to bring something back into balance. Yeah, and I think that's in, you need to align with that though. You need to align with that. There's an element of acceptance there as well. Right, in your near future, you've got the Chariot. And the Chariot is a very fast moving energy. Now it's moving in the right direction, but it's hard to control this energy. These are very dominant energies. These are actually like the yin yang energies. And that's you making that conscious effort to bring these two together. Yeah? That's kind of how I feel with that. And you will, but it's you have to remain very focused to do that, Libra. Because I feel like this here is a distraction, whatever that is. There's a lesson from that distraction. In the you section of your reading, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is you being very focused. So although this is going on, there is a shake-up where you are going to try and switch this around. But you really have to make that conscious effort to do that. You have to make that conscious effort to do it because you're controlling some very forceful energies. Yeah, some very dominant energies. Okay. What they're trying to show you is this has to come from a place of love. Everything you do has to come from a place of love. So you need to make sure that your cup is full up first. Because there's an element of you being a referee here of some sort. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. There's a it's for the greater good energy, kind of what I'm feeling with you. Your advice is the Queen of Pentacles. And this is her sitting in her power, her having filled up her cup, her knowing her worth, her also being that motherly influence in a way as well. This is very close to Mother Nature is what I see her. Sound advice coming from this lady and very connected to the vibration and the feeling around her, and definitely coming from a place of love as well. Yeah. In your outcome, I love this for your outcome. 2222, as I looked around then, it was 020222. So that's an angelic message right there for you, Libra. In your outcome, you've got the Empress. And the Empress is you embodying your world. Do you know what? I do feel like this really is bringing all that balance from within to without, to outwards, outwards, out. It is that combination of energies that Empress has embodied, all of it. That's your reading, Libra. Please listen to your sun, moon and rising. See if you get any bigger messages from that. And come back for the end collective as well. But there's definitely a feeling of you sitting in your power with this reading. Something tricky in the center of your reading that you're going to have to either walk away from, or in some sort of, it's for the greater good. Like maybe there's some tough love there. Maybe it's a little bit of tough love. I do feel like there's either an apology or that there's a feeling of guilt or making amends, or, you know, bringing something together in some sort of way. But it's hard. It's hard. That's what I'm feeling for you, Libra. Right. Listen to your sun, moon and rising. Come back for the end one. We're nearly done. We're nearly there. 2 more star signs, 1 end collective, and we are there. Okay. Let's have a little go at this. I can't believe we're over 2 hours already. Me and my bright ideas. It's Christmas though. It's Christmas. It's all right. It's all right. Here we go. Okay. Let's see who's next. Thank you so much, Libra. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Who is the next one? Aries. I can't believe Gemini is going to be lucky last again. That's crazy. That is crazy. Right, let's get you a timestamp. Ding. 020504. 020504. Welcome, Aries, to your reading. Do you want to know how I've spelled Aries? This is how my brain works sometimes. Areas. Welcome, Aries, to your reading. Right, your first card is the Thinking Man. Somebody else got that. Can't remember who. But you got the Thinking Man. And you've got fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Now, the fourth chakra is the heart. The heart chakra. And then you've got a Thinking Man. Oh, I don't know why, but I've just got like someone on one knee. Is there going to be a proposal for someone, Aries? God, that made me jump. Oh my God. Let me pause you a minute. Oh. I'm so sorry. That was my Amazon delivery and he just turned up with a torch on his head. Scared the bejesus out of me. Holy man, I've been knocking on my door. God, he could have run off. He could have gone. It's been Christmas presents. Right, you got the Thinking Man, and I was kind of guided to a person on their knee then making a proposal, I wonder. But then you've also got the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Why is that flashing? Please say you're working. I think it is. Oh, I'll be so gutted. They should work for 9 hours. These are new, but that green light flashed then. The blue one's been doing it on and off, but oh, I'm taking the chance. I'm going for it. I'm too invested now. I only got one left after this. Well, apart from the End Collective. Bloody hell. But I see a proposal. And then the fourth chakra is your heart. It is your heart chakra. So, right. In the centre of your reading, you've got the Ten of Swords. Oh, end of a hard time. Crossing that, you've got the Six of Swords. We are moving. In Bubbling Under the Surface, you've got the Hanged Man. In the Superconscious, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. In the past, you've got the Two of Pentacles. In the near future, you've got the Temperance. In the You section, you've got the Three of Pentacles. What they're trying to show you is the Magician. It's the first time the Magician has come out. Your advice is the King of Wands, and what your outcome is beautiful. I'm not going to tell you because it's a major arcana. The amount of you that are finishing on a major, so I'm just going to write that in my end bit, finish major, because a lot of you have finished on a major arcana. I'm really paranoid about my microphone now. That's the only setback to doing the star signs all in one go. If the microphone cuts out in the middle of it, you've got to do so many more again. Believe you me, that has happened. That has happened. I've done all 12 again before. I have. That's my life, that is. Right, in the very centre of your reading, we have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords always remains hopeful. That's what I see with this Ten of Swords is hope. The end of hard times, if you've been going through a hard times. Could be the end of a situation. Could be the end of a conversation. Could be the end of a thought process. Could be any of those things, but it's the end of a hard time. And there's a deck, I think it's the Modern Witch Tarot, that has 2 Ten of Swords in. One of those Ten of Swords says a blessing in disguise. Or everything is fine, sorry, everything is fine. And that's what I'm seeing with this. Everything is fine. In conjunction with that, maybe that's the green light from Spirit. Maybe. In conjunction with what I was thinking with the Thinking Man and the fourth chakra. That might not have any other relevance to your reading at all. With the message that I got through from that. I'm thinking a proposal. Very hot, like I'm feeling hot. Crossing that energy is you've got the Six of Swords. So where I see the end of a hard time, it's like we're moving away from it. Yeah, we're not just ending the hard time, we're moving away from it with the Six of Swords. And it could be that there's someone helping you out moving away from a hard time. Yeah, it could be. Could be spirit-led, who knows? I do see bubbling just under the surface that there's a sacrifice of some sort that you're going to have to make. And I very rarely use the sacrifice explanation for the Hanged Man. But it is one of the key words for the Hanged Man. And I do feel like there's a sacrifice you're going to make. But what is it? I am going to see that though. I do see that. Because it's the joining of energies, it is. And I feel like you're going to have to make a sacrifice for that, Aries. What sacrifice is that? Yeah. Like for the better. Definitely for the better. But you're going to have to sacrifice something. That's what I feel. In the past energy, we have got the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is a bit of juggling to accommodate. Maybe it's whatever you've been juggling, one of them things you're going to sacrifice. Because what's the point in juggling? You know, if they function just as well without, what's the point in juggling? You know, you sacrifice one. That's kind of how I'm feeling, but I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, you're juggling. Maybe it's the households. You know, it could be the coming together of two relationships. You know, a relationship where you've got your own households or whatever. Maybe you're coming together. I don't know. Could be. And one of you is going to sacrifice your household. I don't know. Could be. Could be. However, in your superconscious here, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is a very independent energy. So now I look at this other place as a business as well. I know this could be really specific for people, for some. Do listen to your sun, moon and rising. But I am seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a way forward. I'm seeing a proposal of some sort. I'm seeing movement. I'm seeing a sacrifice being made in order to embrace something bigger. I'm seeing two energies combined in this near future with this Temperance card. Here you've got a masculine and feminine energy, and Temperance is tweaking it, I guess, to make them a match in some sort of way. That's kind of how I'm feeling with your reading, Aries. In the you section of your reading, you've got the Three of Pentacles. And this is collaborative energy. This is putting energies together. This could be a blended family, you know. It's kind of how I'm feeling. I can't help but feel what I feel, and that's the way the reading goes. She's knitting with a ball of red wool and a ball of white wool. Here you've got red and white. This mixing of energies in the past section. I do feel like we could be blending a family together in some sort of way. I do. What Spirit trying to show you is this magician. This magician is mixing energies. This magician has all four of the elements up his sleeve. He has all four aces. So this magician is very good at combining these energies together. Maybe that's what they're trying to show you. Maybe they're trying to push these energies together. Your advice from Spirit is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very courageous king. This is a very grounded king. This is a king that says what he wants to say because he's wearing the blue. But this king is walking towards this winning path. This is a very victorious king, very passionate as well. Very passionate. Comes with a good backing and great protection. With this lion, and I saw a palindrome, 1331. With this lion in the background, could be a Leo. You know, there could be a Leo connection to this reading. Who are you? Aries. Could be. But I'm feeling stability. The advice is the stability of this situation. This person, however it's resonating. Your end card is Heaven Sent. It's the star. So make a wish. Yeah, make a wish. It's the star. I do feel like this is Heaven Sent. It's a real healing card. And it's... I just feel blended. I feel like blended. That's how I'm feeling. I do feel like there's the joining together of families. I mean, that might be something to do with Christmas though, mightn't it? It might, but I am feeling the joining together of families here. Definitely. That's your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. Listen to your sun, moon and rising and come back for the end collective because we might get a little bit more. We might get a little bit more. Oh, my word. We're up to the last one and then the end collective at the end. But the last star sign's coming up. The last star sign. I think my microphone's still on. I do. I hope it is. I do hope it is. I'll be gutted if it isn't. I can't do all this again tomorrow. I just can't do it. I haven't posted today's video yet. I've done it. I haven't even posted it. It's Saturday when I'm doing these. Right. I know who it is. We know we're Gemini. We're 0215. So, ding, 39. 021539 Gemini. You're only me lucky last again. Weren't you lucky last week? I'm pretty sure you were. And then we got the end collective, so you can stick around for that one if you want to. But I'm pretty sure you were lucky last week, you know. So your first energy card is attachment. Oh, Gemini. Attachment. And your second energy card is the thinking man. That's come out a few times this week. Thinking man. It's one of my least favourite cards, you know. What do you say to that? I don't know what a man thinks. And I don't. Why is that green light flashing? So paranoid that this ain't working. I'm going to put the other one on just in case. I am. Because I feel like this ain't working. So sorry this is making a noise for you. I apologise. But I'm paranoid that my mic's not working. So I'm going to put them both on. Oh, I've turned the magnet the wrong way around. Well, now I look like a twit. Anyway, I've got two on now. But that green was flashing and it shouldn't have been. But now it's not flashing. Anyway, you got attachment and thinking man. And they're only my least favourite cards because it's like, I don't know what a man thinks. I ain't got a clue. And there's another one, man holding coin. I don't know what to think. Anyway, centre of your reading. Oh, you got the magician. Don't flash it. Don't shuffle, Claire. Deal. Oh my God. Then you've got the Hierophant, Gemini. Lucky last or what? Then you've got the Ace of Wands. So swans. Swans, that was. Then you've got the Seven of Cups. You got the Three of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Cups. You got the Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Where did I say the Three of Pentacles? Because it's there. Did I say the Three of Pentacles somewhere? Because it's there. But I feel like I said it round here somewhere and it's not. Did I say it was here? It's cups, not pentacles. Oh, that confused me. And then your last card is the Eight of Pentacles. You've got a lot of pentacles in your reading, Gemini. You have a lot of pentacles. In fact, your last row is all pentacles. From you up to your outcome, it's all pentacles, 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 pentacles. Goodness me. What's that attachment? What is that attachment? What is that thinking man? Your two, I'm not going to lie, your two energy cards, I don't know. I've had them both out in other readings today in the star signs, and I'm not feeling there's an energetic chords. With the rest of your reading, I'm not. What's the attachment? Is there an element of your shadow self attached? Again, I'm not picking up on any attachment vibes here. The thinking man. I mean, you have got the Knight of Cups in your near future. You have. That is a proposal. Could be a proposal. You've also got the Hierophant in the centre of your reading as your crossing energy, which is a traditional. Could be you making a commitment. So that thinking man, yeah, and the Knight of Cups, there could be a proposal of some sort. Job proposal, love proposal, whatever proposal. I do feel like you're going to be getting communication. The attachment, not sure. Are you already attached? Is that the way I'm reading it? Maybe. I don't want that book now. Are you already attached? Maybe. Anyway, in the very center of your reading, you have the Magician. And the Magician is I love this energy. It's one of my favorite cards. That and the Strength card are my favorite cards. And this is having all the aces up your sleeve, having the right tool for the right job at the right time, anytime you need it. That's kind of what I see with this Magician. Like, your possibilities are endless and you could reach any of them at any time. With the Magician, you can do literally anything you want to. That energy is crossed by the Hierophant. Yeah. So it's also about can you live with what you do is one of them. Yeah. Can you live with what you do? Because there's consequences. There could be consequences for lots of things. I don't know why I said that. But the Hierophant is kind of letting you know that you need to make sure you're doing things for the right reason in the right way. 21 as I looked up then. The right reason in the right way, the Hierophant. It's all about learning lessons. Could be a traditional thing. It does give me a priest vibe, so there could be a proposal, there could be a marriage coming, possibly. You could be going to a wedding even. Someone could be popping the question for Christmas. It's 4 days before Christmas when you listen to this, 5 days when I'm reading it. And that could be the attachment. It could be making an attachment. You know, but there's a black cloud around that, so it always looks like, oh God, that's really bad. But it could be you making the attachment that takes you out of that black cloud. Could be. Bubbling just beneath the surface here, you got the Ace of Wands. There's passion in this card. There's passion, striking up a bit of passion. It is. It also signifies brand new beginnings as well. But very passionate card, the Ace of Wands. Very switched on intuition there as well. But very passionate card. In your past energy, you've got the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is a beautiful energy. This comes from a place of love and togetherness. This is communities. Could be meeting up with friends. Could be a very close-knit friendship, close group, close ties. Maybe that's the attachment there. In your superconscious, you've got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, and this one signifies choices. This signifies choices, and I don't feel like the choices... I don't even know if it's one you've been thinking about. Maybe it catches you by surprise, Gemini, because it's almost like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There's indecision I see with that Seven of Cups for you. Indecision. It's like, if it ain't broke, why fix it? That's kind of how I'm feeling with that Seven of Cups. But this Knight of Cups in this near future is ready to make a commitment, ready for the next move, ready to make a bold move. Could be an apology as well, but I'm feeling more proposal. Yeah, I'm feeling more of an offer of some sort. Doesn't have to be marriage proposal, could be an offer of anything. Could be an engagement though. But it's come from a place of thought, really has. Very heartfelt as well. But what's this attachment? What's your hang up? I feel like you've got a hang up about something. Gemini, is it about marriage? I do feel like you've got a hang up. In the U section, you've got the Four of Pentacles. It's like, no, this is mine. This is mine. I don't, no, this is mine. And maybe you've got that hang up. Maybe you've got an attachment around marriage, an attachment around commitment. Gemini, do you have an attachment with commitment? Do you like your own time, your own space, your own you time. Could be. Could be. There was another reading where I felt like there was a proposal. It might have been the one before this. Who was the one before this? Aries. You've got Aries in your chart. What they're trying to show you is this Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah? The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. Like fiercely independent. Nine of Pentacles, very independent. Like, I'll do it all for myself. I've got enough money to fill my emotional cup, my financial cup, my spiritual cup. You know, I've got enough for everything. I can do it all for myself. I'm very good. I'm doing it all for myself, yeah? With that Nine of Pentacles. It's what they see happening right now. Their advice is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about collaboration. This is about commitment, joining forces. This is a good commitment, a good combination, a good blending. This Three of Pentacles. It's lovely. A nice combination of energies. Very nice combination of energies. So where you're feeling this Four of Pentacles quite, no, this is mine. This is my protective energy. They want you to take it down a notch to the Three. Yeah? Take it down a notch. Chill out. This is nice. This is a good blend. And then in your outcome, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, yeah? So where you've got this fierce Nine of Pentacles independent energy, take it down a notch to the Eight, yeah? Because you can still be independent and still blend these energies together and still join forces with other people, but you can have compartmentalize. You can compartmentalize things to put things into an order in order to blend them together easier. I just feel you're being a bit apprehensive, Gemini. That's your reading. Do listen to your sun, moon and rising just to see if you can get a bigger message. But stick around, because the end collective is the next one. And then we're finally done. One more, Stu.
Okay.
One more, little man. You're being so patient and quiet over there. So cute. So cute. Right. And then you can ring your brother. You can use Mummy's phone. Oh, it's a nice feeling getting these done. It really is a nice feeling. Let's have a look what our end collective is. I think we're going to like Betsy for the last bit. She's hardly been, I haven't needed to light her for anyone's readings this week, which is good. But let's light her up. Right. Let's call you all back. Let's call you all back for the end collective. So what are we on? 02, my God. 28, okay. Ding, 14. 02, 28, 14. Welcome back, everyone, to the final reading. That was a mammoth one this week. Absolute mammoth one this week. My son joined us for some of them. Bless his little heart. Do you want to come and say a quick hello to the collective? So some readings he infiltrated. We didn't see him in them though, but he's going to come and say a quick hello.
Hello.
Hello. He's in his little PJs already. Look at him. Bless him. It's not late, is it? What time is it?
I don't even know.
You don't even know. That's all right. Right, let me get this last reading done and then we go to watch. I thought we could watch Jumanji.
Jumanji?
Yeah, do you want to watch Jumanji with Mummy?
Yeah.
So that came out in the readings, by the way. So the Knight of Wands came out a few times in the readings, and that was really giving me that Jumanji vibe. You know, when you're getting that calling, that dum 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 dum. That's what I was getting with that Knight of Wands. Envy. That's what we've got here. That came out in the reading as well. Some balancing energies came out in the reading. It's interesting actually because one of my mentors that I still watch, I don't get mentored by her anymore because there comes a time when you sort of need to move away, but I always go back to her. She's the only one that I've always gone back to, Ash Tyler. You'll find her on TikTok. Ash's Supernatural Sagas, I think they're called. And she's just done a video on the spirit of envy, you know, and how that can lead into destiny swapping as well. So I have done a destiny swapping meditation. I think I've done that a couple of weeks ago. But that starts with envy. When someone is so envious of you that they try and copy you, and then that copying just turns into something else on another level, you know. It's envy. Copying is not a compliment, you know. That's someone trying to, without even realising, they're trying to swap your destiny in some sort of way. Be original, everyone. Be original. It's all right, we're all doing the same things as other people, but be original in what you do. You know, I've seen it where people copy word for word the things that people say, and you're like, my God, can you not think of anything? You know, it's about, envy is one of the 7 deadly sins, isn't it? It's one of the 7 deadly sins. It's a wasted emotion, but it's a powerful one. It's a powerful one. And then your second card, collective, you've got Daughter Spirit. So there's your first, and there's your second. Yeah. Daughter Spirit and envy. It's like that what she sees outside is so much better than what she's got inside. So she's very envious. So she wants to get out there. Well, get out there then. You know, get out there. Get out there. And that Daughter Spirit is beautiful. Love that. Right. The last one. The final countdown. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right, centre of your reading, you got a Wheel of Fortune. It's all fated. Crossing that, you got the Page of Pentacles. Or we've got it as a collective. This is a collective energy. Bubbling under the surface. Oh, love that. We've got the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Positive, the most positive card in the deck. In your superconscious, you've got the Empress. We're smashing out the majors for the final one. Smashing them out. Got the Empress.
Guess what I turned my grappling hook into?
What, darling?
Last time it was just a normal grapple hook. Then
Yes.
it turned into a harpoon gun.
Uh-huh.
And then it turned into another thing. I don't know what it is again.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3 in one row.
Okay.
And after that, I got the taser, and then a bear trap.
Okay.
And then you know what came after the bear trap?
Yeah.
My last position.
Okay.
A soul blade.
Okay. Right. Can we just be quiet for just a minute? Okay. Thank you, darling. Because I don't think I was concentrating. I know, darling. I'm on the last one, sweetheart. I'm nearly done. Okay. Right, let me just tune back in. Thank you. Oh, nice. Right. Oh, lovely. Okay, so in the centre of your reading, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Crossing that energy, we have the Page of Pentacles. In bubbling under the surface, we have the most positive card in the whole deck. We have the Sun. In your superconscious, you have the Empress. In the recent past, you have the Page of Wands. In the near future, you have the 5 of Cups. In the you section, we have the 9 of Cups. What they're trying to show you is the Strength card. In the advice card, we've got the 10 of Wands, and in your final card, you have the Page of Swords. Now, in most of your readings, most of you finished on a major arcana, which I found really coincidental, although there's no such things of coincidence. You have got 3 pages in your reading. Now, 3 pages is signifying new opportunities and fresh perspectives. New outlooks, fresh perspectives. Nice, like that. Right, in the centre of your reading, we have got the Wheel of Fortune. That's fate, that's destiny, that's karma, any of those things. Yeah, fate, destiny, karma. It's a roll of the dice. Life is a roll of the dice. Which dice have you rolled this time? I don't know what lifetime you're in. It's giving me the Men in Black vibes. You know, I don't know what one it is, but it's one of them where they're looking for the arc neck, where they're holding the arc neck, and it's a man and he holds it within his head, and it's a net that goes across the whole world to protect the world. But he also sees the future, and he's like, oh, what lifetime are we in now? If he has a chocolate milkshake, then so-and-so comes through the door, then I know that I'm in this lifetime. Or if he does this and da-da-da-da, then I know I'm in this lifetime. So that's kind of, what lifetime are you in? That's kind of what I'm feeling. And I'm really drawn to multiple versions of me and you going through multiple lifetimes all at the same time. So we look at it as past, present and future. I look at it as parallel lives. You know, I feel like there's a strong belief for me with the parallel life theory as well as the past life theory. You know, I do past life regression, I do parallel life regression. Or, you know, it's not regression because it's happening right now, you know? So it's kind of like what spin of the wheel are you on, you know? That's kind of how I'm feeling with this card. You've got the Page of Pentacles here. You've got 3 pages. 3 pages really are huge with new opportunities, having a fresh perspective on things, you know? There's a great outlook here. Yeah, I think whatever lifetime this is, I've got confirmation burps galore. Now we've got confirmation yawn as well. You know, I'm seeing this sun here raising their arms up, like trusting the universe that everything's going to be all right. I've got the 9 of Cups here raising their arms up, just throwing out all their good intentions, wanting them all to come back, knowing that they will come back. I've got this Page of Wands here, just sticking it in the effort bucket here. I just, you know, it's very fated, you know, it just kind of depends what life you're in at the moment, what parallel world it is we're all going through at the minute. And it's all just another door. It's just going through another door, isn't it? It's the adjacent possibilities, you know. It's just, any of you ever seen Dark Matters? It's a series on, I think it's Apple TV. It's either Apple or Prime, one or the other. And they go into like this cube. And once in this cube, they I don't know if it's drink this liquid or inject this liquid or whatever. And it sort of opens their mind up, and then all of a sudden the cube inside changes to a massive corridor with doors on either side. Well, they're doors to your own parallel world, your own parallel you. Yeah, so you're and it's that's all it is. That you tapping into another lifetime is just another parallel world, you know, it's just another, it's there. You know, when you get deja vu and you think, I've done this before, well, you have, but it's the other version of you that's done it before, and you're just tapped into it for that slight minute. You've tapped into the other version of you doing this thing before. You know, that's kind of how I feel. That's how I feel, anyway. But you've got to be careful about what you're thinking about when you go through those doors, yeah? Because if you're thinking about something really negative, that's the door that's going to open for you. If you're thinking about something really positive, that's the door that's going to open for you. And that's kind of how they find out after they enter this cube. It's like they don't know their way home. It's like, well, how do I get back to the place where I should be? You've got to be on that same vibration to open that door again. Yeah? Does that make sense to you? I think I explained that all right then. So your future very much depends on your outlook. Yeah? And with your 3 pages in this reading, I see your outlook as changing. I see your outlook as shifting, yeah? Where you're starting to see things more positively rather than pessimistic, being a pessimistic. Oh, I went in hard on Aquarius. I'm really sorry. Aquarius, you got it, didn't you? But that was how it came through to me. So I had to deliver it in that way. There's a big theme about changing your perspective. There really was. So although as a collective we haven't finished on a major arcana, you have finished with a big, fresh perspective, a new outlook, yeah? And we finish on the sun as well. I do love it when we get the sun in a reading. So yeah, what spin of the wheel are you on? What dice are you on, yeah? That energy is crossed with the Page of Pentacles. So there's the start of your positive outlook, yeah? Putting your energy into something that you want to do. Bubbling just beneath the surface, we have the sun. Now that is the most positive card in the deck, being the sun. Yeah, we love the sun energy. That shines a light on the whole spread. So not only have you now got a positive new outlook with the 3 pages, it's amplified by this sun energy, okay? And every decision every decision you make, you need to look at it with a more positive aspect, because then you'll be opening that door, yeah? When you're thinking of decisions to make, and if you're thinking from a negative aspect, you're going to be opening those doors. If you're making a decision, you're thinking it from a positive aspect, you're going to be opening those doors. All right. All right. So I love this bubbling under the surface. In your past, you've got the Page of Wands. It's like, you know what, F it. F it. Having this page and this page is a nice combination to be walking your own path and doing exactly what you want with the Page of Swords. All right. So we like that. We like that. In your superconscious, you've got the Empress. And not only have you got the most successful card in the deck, you've now got the Midas touch. Everything you touch could turn to gold if you're looking in the right direction. Guess what way she is facing? She is facing that way. She's turning her back to the negative mindset and she's turning her forward to that positive mindset. All right. So I do like the fact that that's how the cards were positioned, and that's the way I'm giving the explanation, because that works, doesn't it? That works. She knows which way her bread is buttered, and she has the Midas touch. Now, whatever she touches can turn to gold, and then this sun is going to amplify that for you. Okay. This near future is the 5 of Cups. Now, there is some regret in here. There's remorse, there's regret. And that's life. That's life. It is, though, you know. And I think, as well as envy being a deadly sin, regret is not a deadly sin, but it's a wasted emotion. It is a wasted emotion. So I think you need to feel the feel and heal it. Yeah. So it's all right to sit and feel it, but you need to make sure that you're healing it as well. And that might be something that's coming up in the near future. Okay, because in the near future section. In the you section of your reading, you've got the 9 of Cups. This is trusting the universe, putting those intentions out there, positive intentions. That's the way we're looking, and letting that all come back to you tenfold. Yeah, but that's a very trusting the universe type of card. It's also one of my wish cards. It's a wish fulfillment. Yeah, it's believing that the positive is going to happen. 100% believing it within your heart. What your spirit team are trying to show you is this strength card. You're built this way for a reason. You've come through many, many hard times and you have succeeded them, and you will continue to do so. And it is about changing your outlook. This is a really big section of your reading, is changing the outlook. Yes, let's go from positive, pessimistic to positive. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But I think we're a little bit linked to Aquarius, but we're not being quite as harsh as we were with Aquarius. You really did get it, and I do apologise for that, but you know, shit happens. Your advice is the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands is like, now you can lighten your load. You really can lighten your load, yeah? The next part of the journey is not going to be quite as difficult. There might be tricky elements to it, but it's not going to be quite as difficult, because you're prepared, you have backup, you have ideas, and you have knowledge. Comes from a place of knowledge as well. That's your reading for the collective. Oh my God, that felt like forever. It did. Thank you so much for watching. Hello to all the OGs. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I don't know what else to say, actually. This is like the longest I've ever been on here for. Welcome to all the new OGs. Don't forget to come and have a listen to my school. Come and join my school. There's a free community. Myself and Amanita have started. And in the new year, we will be having some courses that are available. And we'll open up the whole school. At the moment, it's a soft open. We're just opening the free element of it. So come on over. We do some private readings in there. I'm going to go live in there next week to pull you all some personal cards. So those of you that are in the school, we're going to get some personal cards. Depending on how many people of you join the live is depending on how many cards you all get each. If all of a sudden I get a massive influx on school like I've just had on YouTube, it might be just one each, you know, and as quick as I can. But if there's not as many, then I can do 2 or 3 cards or maybe more. Who knows? So yeah, we're going to go live in school next week for some readings. And there's just so much more coming. So much more coming. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Happy Christmas, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Treat everybody in your family as you would like to be treated yourself. All right, it's one day. Just be happy. Get on. There was some reconciliation in some of your readings. There was some blending of families in other readings. You know, it can be a tricky time of year for people. Anybody who's on their own, please reach out. There are people out there that will help. I promise you there are. Sally Army, Salvation Army in England, you know, British Red Cross or whatever it is. Look up in the area, help for aged. Check on your neighbours. Make sure they're all right. Make sure they've got a Christmas dinner, will ya? Can't make sure. Just take Christmas dinner round to them, you know. That's all I want to say. I feel like I'm waffling on now. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed your readings. I'm going to sign off now. You're going to say Happy Christmas, Stu?
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas! We'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Much love.